Military Provincial Examination. First round, strength and skill test begins.
Incredible strength! Can lift 500 G!
His physique is simply astonishing! 500 gene! Must lift 5... How old is he with that build? $500 gene! Lu Chen steps up for the stone lock lift, rank up!
Internal power and divine strength, sinews and bones like iron, vital energy vigorous, has reached the peak of the strength threshold. Master Shen's eye for talent is truly sharp. Given time, the chi threshold is within reach.
Lu Chen steps up for the stiff, bow pull, rank up! Ha 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 ha! This boy is truly a peerless blade, wherever its edge points. Unstoppable! Pity I have no daughter. Oh, I'd surely take him as my son-in-law! 2. Power flows smoothly. Without 7 or 8 years of hard work, it is impossible to achieve this level.
Instructor Li has a sharp eye, but from what I know, Brother Lu has only been formally training in the blade for less than a year.
Less than a year! Such a foundation! A martial arts prodigy, rarely seen in a century! Lu Chen performs the broadsword dance, rank up! Top scorer, Brother Lu! Foot archery test begin! What fine rapid fire arrows! So fast!
This archery skill is the Lai brothers' livelihood for hunting tigers and bears. Can Brother Lu beat him?
Foot archery, lead along. 10 arrows all hit, rank middle. Foot archery, Lu Chen, 10 arrows all hit. Every arrow pierces the bullseye. Rank up.
This is truly a pillar of talent worth cultivating. Magistrate Zhao has a keen eye for gems. Lu Chen is truly a pillar, gifted by heaven to our Anning County.
Young Master Lu, have a seat. These are the topics for the policy essay tomorrow. Take note. Don't overthink. Don't take it too seriously either. You're a military examinee, archery and horsemanship are the foundation. This policy essay is just a formality. You scored ranka in both mounted archery and foot archery. The county magistrate noticed and sees you as a rare pillar of talent. You're eager to nurture talent, only wishing you perfection. If your policy essay tomorrow loses marks from lack of preparation, wouldn't that be a shame? This is merely icing on the cake. There are 2 essay topics. One is founding through force, defending through culture. Is their use truly different? Second, a king's army does not value trickery. Go back and ponder well. Sort out the thread. Write with integrity and dignity.
Show your breath and spirit.
Three. Young master, you placed first.
Horseback archery and foot archery. Martial skills scored top marks in all rounds. And for the essay, your teacher and the magistrate secretly helped. Across the whole of Anning County. No one could challenge your top spot. Master Juren. Tongzhong enter military registry. A Shusai is exempt from forced labor. 8. And this Juren is truly the Dragon Gate leap. With these 4 words, one is qualified to hold office. Obtain the key to enter the court. With honor and rank. From now on, endless possibilities. Finally, on the proper path. Hong Fu, go tell Aunt Wang. Buy some fine wine and meat today. Chicken, duck, fish, and pork. Seasonal fresh vegetables. Buy the best. Let's celebrate properly.
Yes, I'll go now.
The household of the top scholar Jie Yuan. From now on, the days ahead are simply a straight, smooth road. There is a future now. Zhou Yun, that old fox, can't be touched, but we still need to find a chicken to slaughter as a warning. Just a mere warrior fallen into military roles. Doesn't know his place.
Chief Steward, the military exam results are out today.
Quickly find Lu Chen's whereabouts. who he usually associates with.
I want all of it clear.
Chief Steward, we found Lu Chen.
If found, speak up, don't stall.
Reporting to you, Steward. He passed with distinction. He is this year's top graduate in the provincial military examination.
Congratulations!
First place. Are you sure?
Absolutely certain. The name Lu Chen tops the list.
A highly valued and promising top graduate. To offend a future real power newcomer. A total loss. Ha ha. Just a young Chun. If he falls, he falls. You go prepare a lavish gift to congratulate graduate Lu on his success.
The provincial exam is settled. Qi and blood circulation becomes smoother. Before winter begins, with effort, the bottleneck should be broken.
Young master, you're awake. Some invitations arrived at the residence early this morning. From the county Yamen secretary and the Shaoshen Hall, and a few fellow scholar friends inviting you to a banquet. Also, the Hongmao Trading Company on the T-Horse Road. Sent by a head manager, surnamed Chia. Along with a congratulatory gift.
Hongmao Trading Company, Yangchuan's backer. Hui Junghao was just uprooted. The backer sends an invitation. Is it to pick a fight? Or to seek peace and profit? Fortune. One doesn't strike a smiling face. Fortune. This gift is perfectly measured. The probing intent outweighs the substance. Hongfu, prepare water for washing up. First, go to the fellow scholars gathering at Icefire Tower.
Graduate Lu has arrived. Please take the seat of honor. We were just waiting for you, the top scholar, to start the feast.
Today, to gather with fellow graduates, is my honor. Gentlemen, shall we eat? Today, I'm treating.
Graduate Law, this is Wang Taishou, brother Wang. His father is Wang Dianli, the revenue section clerk. This is Zhao Shuxing, brother Zhao. His uncle is elder clerk Zhao of the justice section. That is Sun Qi, brother Sun. His uncle is the old jailer at the county prison.
Revenue section, justice section, and the prison. Those sitting at this table are all sons of clerks from the Anning County Yamen. This grassroots network of connections is deeply intertwined.
Everyone achieving official titles is certainly gratifying, but this honor is ultimately not an official post. Ha! When will this pit ever fall to us? Heading to the capital for the exams. Thousands of troops crossing a single plank bridge.
Getting an official post is even harder without connections. You can't even find a temple gate with a pig's head in hand. Being recommended by a local official is a pipe dream.
Even if you're lucky enough to fill a vacant 8th rank teaching position, that would require smoke rising from your ancestral grave. As for purchasing a post, buying a nominal clerk position with money. No power, no influence, just a vain title.
But you, Scholar Luo, need not worry. You topped the provincial exam. The Patrol Hill office is about to open. You'll be the first they recruit. Your future is already paved.
Brother Li, in this provincial exam, who is that talented, second place scholar? I've never heard of him. Scholar La, you don't know. That second place scholar has a significant background. I heard he came all the way from the T-Horse route. He has deep connections. His path was already smoothly paved. Taking the provincial exam was just a formality to gild his resume. Once the Patrol Hill office opens, he'll directly parachute into a position. Oh, parachuting in from the T-Horse route for gilding. It seems the Patrol Hill office is no compound. This future colleague is no easy opponent.
Brother Lo, long time no see. You're looking more spirited than ever. Greetings, Master. Come, try this newly arrived pre-ring dragon well tea to ease the autumn dryness. May I ask what brings you such joy, Master? It is naturally about your bright future, Brother Lu. Your father personally vouched for you and secured a position for you. Brother Lu, come in. No need for formalities. Sit. Young people really are full of energy. Haha, from today onward, I suppose I'll have to change my address and call you Captain Lu. I, Lu Chen, humbly greet you, Magistrate. This is your appointment document. Given your status as top scholar, it is easy to arrange a clerk position handling documents. But a clerk is ultimately a functionary, not an official. How could I ruin your bright future? I've already spoken with Director Zhao of the Patrol Hill office. Thank you for your guidance, Magistrate. Once you officially assume the role of captain, I have another important task for you. I am ready to serve at your command. The trade route west of Dragon Ridge has been troubled lately. Several bands of fierce bandits have gathered in the mountains. They frequently raid. The duty of keeping the trade route open falls on me. I hope you can take on the burden of suppressing these bandits.
The appointment letter puts over 100 men under your command. But the county magistrate only gave me this flimsy piece of paper. He painted a picture of wiping out bandits and pacifying the people. Yet he said nothing about the most critical thing, money and grain. It's clear he wants me to raise those myself. Feeding over 100 men. Food for people and fodder for horses, maintaining weapons and armor. Will cost at least 1,000 taels of silver. My shops are doing better, but they're laying golden eggs. I cannot drain them dry. Why do these strange words keep popping into my head? But they fit here, I suppose. The magistrate threw this problem at me. If I can't even raise this much money and grain, when I go to the patrol office later, I probably won't be able to hold my position.
As the saying goes, before the troops move, the supplies go first. As the new captain, your first flame isn't aimed at bandits, but at money and grain.
Master, you see clearly. The county treasury's reserve silver is the magistrate's lifeline. He won't give it to me to take risks. The ability to magically produce money and grain
is beyond your disciples' reach. Aside from the official treasury, the crudest method is to impose a levy, issue an official notice, and forcibly collect a bandit suppression tax by headcount.
That's like taking food from the mouth of poor commoners. The reputation for benevolence I've worked so hard to build will instantly stink to high heaven. This method is absolutely unacceptable.
Finally, there is the seemingly respectable, yet most skill-demanding method. Solicited donations, send out invitations to all the notable gentry and wealthy families in the county. Gather them together and explain the stakes for those who donate generously. The government can report their merits and request recognition from the imperial court, or grant them the honorary title of court gentleman. Erection of a ceremonial archway for recognition.
An honorary court gentleman title. These mean a lot to those wealthy families, who have plenty of money but low social standing. It has a deadly allure, Master. This plan is excellent. This path is feasible.
He Mo, the idea is good, but you, a newly appointed captain, have no great military achievements and no deep connections. Why would those old foxes trust you? And why would they hand over real money to you?
Then in your opinion, Master, what should I do?
You must first establish authority, take control of the situation. Let them see your skills and determination. Please guide me, Master. How should I establish this authority? You are familiar with those young masters in the county town, aren't you? Go to them. Have them cooperate with you. Hop. Put on a grand show. Make the scene lively. Show decisiveness in your methods. As long as this show is well performed, you won't have to worry about other wealthy families not paying up.
Instructor Song, do you know within and outside our Anning County what gambling dens and brothels there are?
Gambling dens and brothel! You've only had a few days of good living. You hold the honor of JUN, and you've taken the position of captain. Don't throw away this bright future just to seek pleasure in those filthy places. Instructor Song has misunderstood.
It is not that I want to go have fun. I need to establish authority. I must find a suitable target. Those gambling dens and brothels, they force good women into prostitution, lend money at high interest. The people detest them deeply. Using them as a target will not only rid the people of a scourge and earn me reputation, but also make the wealthy families in the county who are waiting to see my methods clearly and obediently hand over funds and supplies for bandit suppression.
Targeting them. Have you thought this through, boy? In this Anning County, those who can run these establishments
all have the support of the woodcutter gang behind them. That group of woodcutters band together, and every one of them is a desperado with a short axe at their waist. If you shut down their operations, you are cutting off their source of You, a new captain, all alone. What can we use to fight these local bullies? Rest assured, instruct.
I have my ways. Make them suffer, and they'll have to swallow their pride. The tactic of leveraging circumstances taught by my master. Today, right here on the streets of Anning County, we'll put on a grand show.
Brother Lu said, this is what we call acting for heaven's justice. Today we'll have some fun. Let's see who dares to cross us. Who dares to block our path ahead? Young masters, the Liu family's daughter from the south of town has gone missing. She was kidnapped into Yayong court. That is forced prostitution.
Outrageous! In broad daylight, how dare they be so brazen? Just lead the way.
Follow me to smash that filthy place.
For justice!
The trap is set. Woodcutter gang, I think you're broken teeth. Are you tired of them?
Let's give these wicked parasites what they deserve. Thank you, benefactors, for saving my poor daughter. My family will be your servants in the next life. To repay your great kindness.
These young masters must have someone behind them. We need to retreat first. You're the one in charge of the woodcutter gang.
I, Li Bao, pay respect to all the young masters. Don't try to get friendly. You oppress the people, lawless and reckless. By heaven and conscience, it must be my underlings acting recklessly. I will definitely investigate thoroughly. Witnesses and evidence are all here. You still dare to deny it?
Young master, please calm your anger. Why don't you ask this young lady yourself?
No, I've never seen him before.
The business dealings in Anning County are intertwined. For a minor misunderstanding, it is not worth ruining the elder's profits.
Chief Lu arrives!
You are a member of the woodcutter gang. In response to your honor, I am indeed a hall master of the woodcutter gang, but since you are a hall master, your men committed the crime of forced prostitution. Your failure to control them is inexcusable.
Oh, your honor! I'm innocent!
Come with me to the county office. Right and wrong will be judged. Once inside the county office.
There is only death! Your honor, if you want some favors, everything can be negotiated!
You're not worthy!
Damn it! Ooh! Force my handy! You reckless scoundrel! Where are my guards? Seize him! Ah! You blind fool! You offended Captain Lu! Confess now!
Haha. I am Ling Yongnian of the Woodcutters Guild. I hope, Captain, you'll show mercy. Captain Lu, to be honest, our Woodcutters Guild may be small, but we rely on some friends' support.
For instance, in the soon-to-open Mountain Patrol office, there is a benefactor who greatly favors us. Who knows? In the future, we might even be colleagues serving the same court. Today's incident
is purely a misunderstanding. Let's just let it go, Aislinn. We'll prepare us an apology. What do you say?
The benefactor in the Mountain Patrol office. The head of the Mountain Patrol office is Zhao Wuji. The benefactor Lin Yongyan mentioned is obviously not him. It must be the legendary deputy chief from the T-Horse Road. This deputy chief bypasses Zhao Wuji and supports lowly forces like the Woodcutters Guild. This is clearly a political balancing act, since I'm going to join the Mountain Patrol office. I must align with Brother Zhao's faction, choosing sides in officialdom. One wrong step, and you're doomed forever. This Woodcutters Guild must be eliminated, according to Chief Line. You and this man are accomplices. Guards, this man colludes with bandits, with malicious intent. Take them all.
You spurn my kindness! You think I'm scared? You little brat!
You want to be the local bully in Anning County. Before you lay down new rules from now on, you'll have to answer to me first, Lu Chen.
Captain Lu, with swift and decisive action, eliminates the cancer of the Woodcutters Guild. We merchants are deeply grateful. Say, a small token for the bandit suppression. Not much, but it is the thought.
Thanks, brothers, for all the help.
Brother Lu, don't worry. Leave the weapons and gear for the campaign to me. My warehouse just got a fresh batch of top-grade iron. I'll have the master smiths work overtime and forge a dozen or so fine pieces. You can't train without herbs. I'll head back and grab some high-quality wild ginseng from my own storehouse to fortify the brothers.
Many thanks to all you brothers for your strong support. With power in hand, you really don't have to say a word. Silver just lines up to be delivered.
Money and grain, sharp weapons, medicinal supplements.
These 70 or 80 men are my true foundation for making a living here in Anning County.
Ha ha ha! Well, well! If it isn't the man of the hour in Anning County! Captain Lu! What brings you to my martial arts school?
Instructor Song, don't tease me. I came today to ask for a real favor. The bandit campaign is serious. Training comes first when it comes to hard skills and teaching methods in Anning County. If Instructor Song ranks second, no one dares claim first. So I specially requested this document from the county magistrate. I'd like to hire you, Instructor Song, as the head trainer of my volunteer militia, oversee drills and exercises. Monthly salary and grain will be issued by the county office. What do you say, Instructor Song?
I've run this school for over a decade, but I'm still just a nobody in the martial world. This document carries no official rank, but it is an official endorsement from the government. With it, this school's standing in Anning County will be entirely different. The law always outweighs the rules of the underworld.
Since Brother Lu thinks highly of me, I'll take the job. I'll train you a pack of fierce soldiers who can fight and dare to risk their lives.
For all the various tasks ahead, I'll rely on you, Instructor Song, to handle them. The weather's getting colder. The days when your breath turns to frost aren't far off. Winter in the mountains is the hardest. Those bandits hold up near the trade route. If they can't plunder enough money and food before the snow blocks the passes, they'll freeze or starve. When hunger drives a man, he goes crazy. Before they make a move, we must know what we're up against.
Can't put off scouting any longer. You need to learn the green paths around here, inside out. This is our trade route. The top one is Siyun's stronghold. Their chief's archery is unbelievable. He can take a man down from 1,000 paces. If you cross him, you're dead. The ones we really need to watch are these two groups.
Who are those new bandits that popped up? Heard they're villagers, forced into banditry. Haha.
Don't buy that fairy tale about robbing the rich to help the poor. 9.5 out of 10 are ruthless outlaws.
What do you mean? Once bloodlust takes over, they don't care if you're a civilian. I understand. GD.
A bandit is a bandit. Under the sword, there is no pity, only life or death. The Liang family village was burned for resisting taxes, forcing the whole clan to turn outlaw. The head of Liangyan stronghold is a ruthless bastard who leaves no survivors. Instructor Song says, the village chief's sons learned powerful spear and staff techniques, sir. They've gathered a bunch of desperate men, occupied a strategic mountain pass, call themselves the 3 tigers and 1 leopard. Such hardened bandits are nothing like common thugs. Since the county magistrate put the sheriff's burden on my shoulders, let's see if I can take down these tigers and clear the evil wealth. Fortune, you really think the patrol office came here
to hand out charity to the rich? The young duke went to great lengths, setting up this patrol office scheme. How could those local fat cats see through it? Consolidating local power, wiping out mountain and river bandits. That is just an appetizer. The real goal is with overwhelming force to crush deep in the Dragon Ridge Mountains the 7 barbarian tribes that defy imperial rule. Only such earth-shattering military achievements will allow the young duke to securely inherit the Duke of Mew's title. How many lives will be sacrificed for this? How much blood will be spilled? Ha ha ha, look!
That is just a life son-in-law who lives off his wife's family.
I, Zhao Wuji, have risked my life on the T-Horse Road for 10 full years. I will use this immense military merit
To shut all of your mouths once and for all. Enter.
Ni Wanli.
The one sent by the head of the Duke's mansion. The eldest young master of the Ni family. Why would he come looking for me here? This big shot, relying on his tangled web of in-law connections behind him. Openly, he is here as my deputy, but secretly, he has come to grab a share of the spoils. He might even try to hinder my scouts. The mountain patrol office hasn't even opened yet. What is he doing here at this hour? To answer you, sir, you could speak to Magistrate Joel. And let him also be involved. To earn some merits through this. Stealing credit. Xin Tin. This eldest young master Ni has far too narrow a vision. Suppressing bandits is a blood-on-the-blade business. Does he think it is a spring outing? Is there some old grudge between him and Lu Chen? This old servant speculates.
That Master Ni, deep down, is still somewhat unwilling to accept it.
His ranking is not as good as others, so he grows jealous and envious, insisting on putting himself above everyone else. These aristocratic scions all look down on others, acting aloof and self-important, but they have no idea how vast the world is. Does he really think that those bloodthirsty bandits in Dragon Ridge Mountains will care about the reputation of the Ni family on the T-Horse Road?
Then what is your intention, sir?
Refuse him. No. He wants to fight for this credit. Fine, then let him go. The future of the Mountain Patrol Office is fraught with danger. Let the fierce bandits of Dragon Ridge take the edge off this big shot's arrogance for me.
My internal energy and blood are at their peak. Every limb and bone feels like iron pillars. The force bottleneck that has hindered me for so long is now as thin as a cicada's wing, like paper soaked through with water. Just one last gentle push. At most another 3 to 5 days, and I will surely break through the energy barrier. The bandit suppression mission is extremely dangerous. 2. The Cloud Peak bandits are no pushovers. I must wait until my strength is formidable enough to maintain my authority.
Captain Lu has scouted the location! The informant reported back overnight. Lianyun's stockade has been stirring lately.
Small groups keep coming down the mountain. They might be planning something big. Instructor Song, how should we handle this? Lianyun's men are moving often but discreetly. If we rashly mobilize the militia, it'll tip them off. Why don't the two of us go in disguise and sneak in ahead of them to test the waters, learn what is going on, then decide? With you along, this plan is solid. Let's head out now. Excellent. I've prepared everything. But Brother Lu, you're used to official robes. Can you handle this coarse linen? I, Lu Chen, grew up in Yuxilei.
What is there to not get used to? Hongfu, I'll be gone a few days. You and Antoine guard the house. If anyone asks, say I'm in seclusion. Don't let anyone suspect.
Don't worry, young master. Hongfu understands.
Oshu! Is the monthly payment ready?
Protection money. The Lingyun stockade bandits have it ready.
It has been ready for you, gentlemen, for a while, just waiting for you to come. This is a talisman blessed by the Holy Master.
These outlaws actually believe in Buddha.
The chief ordered us to watch for unfamiliar faces.
What unfamiliar faces? Just some peddlers who dare collude with the government. The blade shows no mercy.
Can't rule out government dogs sniffing around.
Hey, kid!
Are you from? Can't you fall?
One leak of qi and blood, and I'm exposed. To answer, sir. This humble one is from Dago village, Xingrao town.
Xingrao Town! What brings you all the way here?
Well, winter's coming. Times are tough. Thought I'd try my luck in the mountains. Just hunted 2 dogs in the hills. Traded them in the next village for grain money.
From Xingrao Town! Then do you know?
Old Chen from Hajian Alley, among the fake identities Big Brother Song prepared. There was no such person at all.
No, I don't know him. My family is poor. I've never been to Hijie Alley.
When I hunt game, I always sell it at the general's market by the town gate.
Huh? A hunter from Dago village, huh? From now on, after you hunt game, bring more of it over here. I've been craving wild boar meat. When you're often in the mountains, keep your eyes sharp. If you see any unfamiliar faces from Anning County, remember to tell old Ju you hear me.
I understand. Thank you, sir.
Hey! These bandits from Lianyan Stronghold, their vigilance is this high. They guard against the authorities like a fortress. Old man, those gentlemen just mentioned the sacred cult.
Oh, young man, don't go prying into that. If the Lianyan Stronghold hears, you'll lose your head.
My mother is a Buddhist. That's why I asked. Ah, that cult is called the Liansheng Sacred Cult.
It popped up a few years ago when a village had a plague. Drinking a bowl of their talisman water would cure it. That trick of talisman water curing sickness, I could do it with disaster energy too.
But later, it all went wrong. Those who couldn't pay were forced to donate their wives and daughters to the cult.
Joining a cult requires donating wives and daughters.
Oh, young man, watch your tongue. I also heard the son of the Lianyan Stronghold leader was made the cult's protector early on.
The Liangyang Stronghold and the Liangsheng cult are deeply colluded. Such a cancer must be eradicated root and branch.
You two guests, it's getting late. Better home and rest.
Some things are better unknown.
Brother Lu.
This can't be covered up.
We must report it to the county magistrate immediately. This is no ordinary bandit suppression. But I never expected the Lianyan Stronghold was hiding the Liangsheng cult behind it. We've really hooked a big fish now. If we can wipe them out in one go, that'll be a huge achievement.
Forcing villagers to give up their wives and daughters for his carnal pleasure. Such beastly acts reveal his true nature. He must be a demon, definitely not a good person. This cancer must not be allowed to spread. We must strike with overwhelming force.
And uproot it completely! Brother Lu is right. There is no time to lose. Let's return to the county town tonight to see the county magistrate. Your Excellency, that hill ahead is the lair of Lianyan Stockade.
Well done. Here is a reward for you.
Ha ha ha! Thank you for your generous reward, Your Excellency!
That Lu Chen, a poor commoner from Yushi Alley, relying on his brute strength, knows nothing about bandit suppression strategy. Magistrate Zhou gave him the task, and so far there has been no progress. He must be at a loss. Why bother with a costly frontal assault? I just need to find Zhao Wuji and get a letter of amnesty promising high office and generous rewards. These bandits who doesn't want to legitimize their status, then we'll host a Hongmen banquet, a cup of poisoned wine, and we can win without bloodshed, taking the credit for ourselves.
Your Excellency, I know a hidden shortcut that leads straight to the back of the stockade. The main road is often patrolled by bandits. Taking that shortcut, no one will know.
Oh, you're quite clever. Lead the way well. If this job is done well, and I achieve a great merit, I might grant you a position in the Yamen, so you can enjoy imperial provisions too.
Thank you for your patronage, Your Excellency. I will certainly give my best. I would die 1,000 deaths without regrets.
Lead the way.
Something's wrong. This place is too quiet. It doesn't look like a path used by the living. Stop. What kind of path is this?
Brothers, it is this guy, claiming to be a high official from the Mountain Patrol Department, speaking very arrogantly, saying he is coming to wipe out our Liangyang Stockade.
His aura is mixed. His steps are unsteady. Just a bunch of low-level thugs at the blood-nourishing stage. I have reached perfection of the strength gate. I carry the Ni family's secret martial arts. Dealing with such rabble is a breeze. Ha, you bunch of worthless chickens and dogs. Think you can arrest me?
Brothers, don't listen to his nonsense! Let's gang up on him! Take down this corrupt official! The chief will reward us handsomely!
A pack of ignorant fools.
Once I get free, I'll send word back to the T-Horse Road. Call in our elite guards and stewards. I'll slaughter every soul in Liangyang Stronghold. Leave not a single chicken or dog alive. Attacking an imperial official is equivalent to rebellion.
Even at death's door, you still won't wake up. Boundless heavenly venerable. Since you're here, take it easy. I think this patrol commissioner, it is better he stay here.
Gate, master! And close to the perfection stage! How is that possible?
The woodcutter gang was just a front. Behind the Lanyun stronghold, there is a secret sect called the Life-Pitying Sacred Order, a hidden cult. They secretly seduce the villagers and even force families to offer their wives and daughters as light consorts. What is worse, the chieftains of Lianyun stronghold have all been secretly appointed as protectors by this cult. They worship a wooden Buddha statue with a twisted, sinister face. An evil aura surrounds it. Is this true? I heard it with my own ears. I saw it with my own eyes. Not a single word is false. This life-pitying sect has developed quietly for years. The government never caught a whiff. That shows how tightly they control the countryside. If you hadn't stumbled upon them this time. When they later recruit refugees and strike amid this natural disaster, if you hadn't used talisman water to contain the plague during the last flood, these evil cultists would have already incited trouble. Sir, we still know very little about this cult. We're not clear on its core members and true strength. Right, we must be extremely cautious. Don't startle the snake. With just the county office's current manpower, it may be hard to capture them all at once. I must immediately file a report to the prefectural office. Lay out the details and dangers. Go request elite troops from the T-Horse Road. Funke Lighting. Chief Lu.
Your investigation this time has earned you the top merit. I will make sure to credit you handsomely. When the mission is complete, you will be richly rewarded.
Thank you, sir. This is only my duty. The storm is coming. With the practice of the 8 brocades of inner strength, my chi and blood have accumulated to an extremely powerful level. The bottleneck blocking me in the strength gate is now as thin as a cicada's wing. An opportunity. Ordinary medicinal food and tonics are no longer of much use. I must find the heavenly treasures that contain the essence of nature. Only then can I break through the gate in one go.
Young master, we have a guest. Claims to be from Xingrao town. Surname Bai.
Oh, who is it?
I asked him to come in and have a cup of hot tea to warm up. He absolutely refused. Afraid of dirty our blue bricks, he is waiting at the tea house at the street corner.
Ah, Shui! It is you! What brings you here?
Luck. Caught a precious fish. Thought it was rare. So I specially brought it to you. Thank you for helping me out big time last time. Beautiful.
A precious fish, rich in spiritual energy. This is exactly the opportunity I need to break through the strength gate.
I've delivered the goods. I'll head back now. Dan is waiting for me at home.
No way. It is almost dark. Walking back to Xingrao town would take you till midnight. No excuses. You came all this way just to bring me this fish. I appreciate that gesture. If you don't take a ride back, you're looking down on me. The Dragon River is about to freeze over, so no more fishing. Here are 2 pairs of thick cotton shoes and some old clothes. Shui, if you have no work this winter, feel free to come help me out here. The estate is short of hands. Better than you 2 brothers freezing at home.
Thanks, Brother Lu.
Chief Lu, you've been shut in for days. You probably haven't heard the world-shattering news outside. Ni Wanling has disappeared. Who is this Ni Wanling that is gone missing?
Oh my, Deputy Lu! You really have your head in the clouds! This Master Ni is the one in this year's provincial military exam who was the 2nd place candidate, but never showed up!
He came from the direction of the T-Horse Road, a son of an old family with deep connections. He arrived early in our Anning County, with his eyes on the cushy post in the Mountain Patrol office.
Since he has deep connections,
How could he just vanish? This Master Ni, thinking himself too good, went off alone to scout the Liangyun stockade area, like throwing a meat bun to a dog.
Gone for good, but his disappearance is actually good for us. The Mountain Patrol office has 1 slot per person. With him, a strong rival, out of the way, our chances of filling that spot naturally get much better.
Lianyun stockade and the life-pitying sect. This Ni Wanling, too proud for his own good, wanted to grab the credit. He is probably already dead at the hands of those cult fanatics. Relying on someone else's disappearance to open a spot is the wishful thinking of a weakling. Brother Li, take your time drinking. I have urgent business. I'll go ahead. Sir, I've confirmed it. Master Ni did go alone to scout toward the Lianyun stockade. After that, his whereabouts are unknown.
No word at all! Arrogant and reckless, an armchair strategist, a useless talent. If he dies in Anning County, when the commander of the Military Affairs Office investigates, I'll be the one taking the heat. I'll surely suffer for it.
I've truly invited an unshakable burden. Send more undercover agents at once. Keep it quiet. Thoroughly search around Lianyan Stockade for me.
Find him alive, or find his body.
This old servant will see to it!
The life-pitying sect has deep roots. I should have planned carefully before acting. Now this fool has thrown everything off. If every subordinate of mine could see things coming like Lu Chen and act with reliability, why would I worry about achieving my great plan?
Who are you really? I am the second-place military graduate, personally appointed by the court. I hold an official rank. My father is Ni Jinyan of the T-Horse Road, Military Affairs Office. If you harm so much as a single hair on my head, the Duke's mansion will send troops and crush your little Liangyan stronghold to dust.
Though the Duke's mansion is full of masters, I am but a wandering cultivator in the wilds, having vanished into this vast Dragon Ridge Mountains, like a drop of water entering the sea. What can the court do to me? Who can find you?
You, a mere cheat, wild cultivator, dare to speak such arrogant nonsense!
You may think I am ignorant and reckless, but in my eyes, you are also trapped by mundane power, a poor wretch who knows nothing of the great Tao of heaven and earth.
The spiritual tide has ebbed for 3,000 years. No one in this world can become immortal anymore.
The martial arts you pursue are nothing but a dead end, even if you achieve the legendary Divine Gate and become a martial saint. So what? Only a mere 200 years of lifespan.
Great master! I have gathered the main ingredients for the yin pill you requested.
Good, good. The quality of these yin pill ingredients is excellent, full of vital energy and blood. Young Master Ni, do you know what a yin pill is? It is refined from the essence, qi, and soul of a human body, aided by these extreme yin flesh and blood to consolidate its form. Only then can it be completed.
If the Imperial Observatory learns of this, there will be no place for you in heaven or on earth!
Oh, it seems your father's influence in the Military Affairs Office is indeed considerable, that you even know something of the immortal masters of the Imperial Observatory. However, those old fellows, 9 out of 10, are huddled in the capital, greedy old turtles enjoying wealth and fortune. As for flying swords taking heads, under heaven, those capable of that can be counted on one hand. Who has the time to bother with a wilderness cultivator like me? Speaking of which, I actually have an unresolved grievance with that so-called World Walker of the Imperial Observatory. My master was killed by that World Walker.
The master of the Imperial Observatory's World Walker, the demonic cultivator.
The true emptiness sect that caused turmoil in Lingnan Circuit.
You are a remnant of that rebellious true emptiness sect!
Haha. Since you know, I might as well tell you.
Lying low in this tiny Anning County.
Naturally, to seek the fruits of the Tao, seek immortality, and seek rebellion. What a pity, your bone structure is too mediocre and too heavy with foul energy. You can't serve as the cauldron to bear the fruit of the Tao. If it weren't for you government men pressing so hard, I could have still taken my time to pick. Now the wind is picking up. I'll just have to make do.
No dooms! My father is Ni Jinyan!
For miles around, it is hard to find a suitable vessel. 7 or 8 years in hiding. I only found one in Xingrao Town. But luckily, the heavens opened their eyes and granted me another fruit. That Lu fellow from Anning County.
He might serve as the cauldron for the master.
That Lu fellow from Anning County.
He might serve as the cauldron for the master.
Master, your disciple has always had a doubt. This daily medicine, making we do, and the alchemy from legends and stories. What is the real difference? I often hear people talk about alchemy, but it always feels so mystical.
The source of energy is different. That is the root of it. Medicine making takes the energy of plants and herbs, born from rain, dew, and sunlight. It is much gentler. Even if the dosage is slightly off, the body can mostly resolve it on its own. Alchemy, on the other hand, takes the energy of metals and stones, cinnabar, lead, mercury, sulfur buried deep for millennia. That energy is heavy, stagnant, and harsh. For an ordinary person to swallow, it brings no benefit. On the contrary, it accumulates poison and causes harm, damaging the essence and destroying the meridians.
So that is how it is. Plants and herbs enter the medical path. Metals and stones enter the alchemical path. You really are knowledgeable, Master.
But there are always some heretical paths in this world that don't follow the proper way and are used to taking dangerous shortcuts. Among them, only one type is the most sinister and evil, and that is using human bodies to make pills.
Throw people into the alchemy furnace and burn them. What could that possibly refine?
It is not simply throwing people into the furnace to burn. That is a low-level method. What is truly sinister is using living humans as cauldrons to gestate a great pill. That kind of evil art requires cutting an open wound on a living person, then taking a specially made pill seed and forcibly planting it into the flesh and abdominal cavity using the person's blood, chi, the essence of the 5 organs, and even the power of the soul as nutrients. Just like a woman carrying a child for 10 months, those made into cauldrons suffer the agony of skin flaying and tendon extraction, unable to die. When the time comes, they forcibly break open the body to extract the elixir.
Utterly absurd. Extremely cruel. How is this any different from demons?
That is precisely why the Grand Ancestor commanded the Prince of Genin to repeatedly venture into the martial world and annihilate these utterly unscrupulous, evil cultists who plague the people.
Master, you spoke so detailedly just now. Did you back then ever deal with these kinds of evil cultists?
Indeed. About 10 years ago, a great chaos once occurred on the T-Horse Road. A cult called the Vacuum Sect suddenly appeared. Their power expanded rapidly. They beguiled displaced people and covertly allied with mountain barbarians. What does the Vacuum Sect seek? The banner they raised was to create, in this filthy world, a pure vacuum homeland, free from defilement, thereby beckoning the so-called Mother of Compassion to descend to the mortal realm. They declared that only then could believers receive the favor of the Tao fruit bestowed by the Mother, transcend life and death, and enjoy eternal bliss. Their slogan back then was Mother of Compassion, mercifully save the world, vacuum homeland, no high or low.
Mother of Compassion, Vacuum Homeland. This is identical to the group behind Lianyang Stockade that forced donations of wives and daughters and set up altars, the Compassionate Life Holy Cult. They are fundamentally from the same source.
The remnants of the Vacuum Sect from 10 years ago
Are actually lurking in Lianyang Stockade in Anning County. That black-robed Taoist wants not ordinary wealth, but to refine elixirs using living humans, seeking the illusory Tao fruit and immortality. Jisei.
Report to Chief Lu. Ahead is Old Tree Gully. In the gully, some 30 to 40 drifters and ruffians evading Corfu labor have raised a tattered banner calling themselves Flat Sky Stockade. Usually, around here, they extort passing small merchant caravans.
The Compassionate Life Cult harbors sinister intentions. We can't touch them for now, but this bunch of arrogant rabble.
Swords in hand, follow me. Let's raise Old Tree Gully.
Where does this naughty kid come from?
You dare to barge into my turf alone and seek death!
Shut up!
Kneel and surrender, and you won't be killed.
Mercy, sir! Please have mercy! I surrender!
It is over now. The bandit leader has been executed. The authorities are here to rescue you.
Thank you, Your Honor, the wise magistrate! Thank you, Your Honor!
Tie up all these bandits securely. Inventory the loot and grain in the ancestral hall. Record everything in a ledger. Bring it back to the county office.
Captain Lu, you're finally back!
What is the rush? The magistrate summons you, he said. You must not delay a single moment after returning. Go to the county office immediately. Do you know what the urgent matter is?
Someone from the Imperial Court has arrived. I hear it is a big shot from the Six Doors Bureau.
The Six Doors handles major cases in the martial world. They are the Imperial Hounds who hunt down martial arts masters. Why would they suddenly come to this remote Anning County? Is it about the Lian Sheng sect, or are they after something else? The magistrate isn't even sitting in the main seat. That man gives off an immense pressure, like a crouching tiger. Even his breath carries killing intent. So this is a master from the Six Doors. Your subordinate, Lu Chen. Greetings, magistrate. Greetings, Master Zhao, Master Qi, and Instructor Song. Captain Lu has arrived, please. Take a seat quickly. This is Captain Yan Liu from the Six Doors. Greetings, Captain Yan.
I've heard your name. You are a rare, outstanding talent. Not bad. Captain Yan, everyone is here now.
Should we dispatch troops to raid immediately?
Those Lian Sheng sector bandits act strangely. Young Master Ni is in their hands, yet they stay hidden. It might be a trap. Wait.
All the influential figures in Anning County are here. Who else could we be waiting for?
Not everyone has arrived yet.
A feathered beast that has cultivated to a high level.
Its aura is perfectly rounded. Its steel aura takes form.
Captain Lan is already at the peak of the Qi barrier realm, completely established. Captain Lan is extraordinarily talented, even gained the recognition of a mystic weapon. Becoming a Grand Master of the Divine Pass is a sure thing.
Long time no see, Uncle Six. Sorry for making you wait so long this time. Old man Qi, it has been a while. You're still so strong and healthy. Let's save the small talk for later, Uncle Six. This mission to wipe out the remnants of the vacuum sect is of utmost importance. The higher-up specially approved me to bring it out. A martial saint mystic weapon.
Master, martial saint mystic weapon. As the name implies, it is a weapon forged with a martial saint level powerhouse's life's work, will, and even part of their soul. When a martial artist reaches the martial saint realm, their essence, energy, and spirit are refined to the extreme, almost beyond human. Even if such a powerhouse dies, their powerful spirit is hard to extinguish. It often attaches to the weapon they pour the most effort into during their lifetime. The astonishing sword, the death-defying blade, the heaven-shaking bow. Only these 10 mystic weapons serve as proof of their former existence. Body dead, spirit alive.
Attached to a weapon, enduring in the world. Such power is essentially a national treasure that suppresses a region. For a sect like Liangshan, they even brought out such a trump card.
According to clues provided by the official from the Imperial Observatory, this emerging Lianshan sect is actually the vacuum sect that was wiped out back then, rising from the ashes.
Dao fruit. The key to immortality recorded in that ancient scroll has truly appeared in this Anning County area.
Oh, you may not know, the spiritual tide has been in decline for 3,000 years throughout history. Every chosen one recognized by the Dao fruit has been a peerless figure who amazed an era, and stirred up endless storms. Back then, the vacuum sect was merely a local cult. Why did it grow so rapidly, almost causing great chaos? The fundamental reason was that the vacuum sect leader possessed a Dao fruit, giving him a slim chance to reach the pinnacle of martial arts.
You are Lu Chen.
Yes, that is me.
I heard the Lianshan sect is operating in secret. The news of colluding with Lianyun village was first uncovered by you.
That is right. It was me.
Stay for now.
Though the Six Gates have great power, I am technically the county sheriff, and taking orders above my rank is a major taboo in the bureaucracy. Captain Lu, since Inspector Lang wants you to stay, there must be important matters to discuss. You must cooperate fully.
Understood. The Six Gates specifically asked to keep him. That kid is just a newly promoted captain. Could the Six Gates be after his potential, trying to poach from my mountain patrol?
The two inspectors kept me here on purpose. If you have any orders, I will do my utmost. No excuses.
Uncle 6. Besides carrying this mystic weapon on my back, I also brought another thing along. With this in hand, we can capture the remaining leaders of the vacuum sect and secure victory. A secret report reached the T-Horse Road, passed up through layers. The young duke took this matter very seriously. He retrieved the keepsake left behind by that former imperial astronomer who had quelled the vacuum sect rebellion, calculating the changes a decade later.
Such foresight is almost divine. The Imperial Observatory used this treasure to deduce
that the Lingnan circuit is fate, is entangled, and the great chaos is inevitable. Before leaving, the astronomer left this silk pouch with instructions. Open it only when the Duke hears of the vacuum sect again. What does it say? The Imperial Observatory loves these mysterious,
pretentious tricks! They really look down on you as rough men who can't speak in riddles. Uncle 6, calm down. Heaven's secrets cannot be fully revealed.
Too much leakage invites karmic backlash. Even giving these 8 characters is already generous. This meet Lu and die. Uncle 6, do you think it refers to this place, to this man? Could Lu mean Captain Lu? After all, he was the one who first discovered and reported the Compassion Sect. Use that kit to deal with the Compassion Sect. Although the Lianyun stockade seems formidable, it is most likely just a decoy. If their leader isn't killed, they can still rise again. Chief Constable, Lu, I need you to be the bait. Set up a killing trap to lure out those hidden masterminds in deep water. After it is done, you may pick any martial arts and its secret manual, plus a pill powerful enough to help you achieve great progress in chi cultivation, the Dragon Tiger Great Elixir.
the price Magistrate Lan has offered. If spread across the martial world, would stir up a storm of blood. I bear the fate of a sheep-herding official, with a treasure trove like Dragon Ridge Mountain at my back. As long as I stay steady and consistent, searching for resources and steadily improving my strength isn't hard. Why would I willingly throw myself into the tiger's mouth of the cult of pity, to risk my life? 3. Can stepping back truly open up new horizons? If I reject the 6 doors, they will surely inform Magistrate Zhou. Eradicating the cult of pity is a monumental achievement that concerns the magistrate's future. They would trade the life of a lowly chief constable like me for a promotion on his head. Martial cultivation is like rowing upstream. Sidestepping trouble is safe, of course, but the chance to stand out will slip away. The 6 doors have even brought out a martial saint's divine weapon. If I miss this once-in-a-lifetime chance to borrow their momentum, I'll be stuck forever in this tiny Anning County. Qian Liao.
6, son. Even if you pull your head in now, the blade is bound to fall eventually. You can't hide from it. Walking the jungle requires caution and steadiness. That is true. But when the time comes, you must dare. The cult of pity is a cancer entrenched in Anning County. If we don't use the 6 doors to wipe them clean, great disaster will strike sooner or later. We'll be the first to suffer. There is no reason to sleep with open eyes while thieves roam. Master is right. Your disciple thinks the same. Combining the news you brought with the rumors I heard while wandering the T-Horse Road in my youth 8, the remnants of the cult of pity, or the vacuum cult. Their evil deeds are probably more than just using living people to refine pills. They will scour everywhere for people with special fates. Those gifted beyond ordinary mortals are seen as candidates for longevity, euphemistically called cauldrons, raised with forbidden arts and secret techniques. When the time is right, their essence, spirit, blood, flesh, and soul are used as catalysts to seek extended life and immortality, a special destiny.
Gifted beyond ordinary mortals clearly refers to one with 8 life fates, me holding the seal of mountains and seas.
As a disciple, since you've resolved to seek your fortune in perilous places, as your master, I can't just sit idly by, watching you charge empty-handed into a den of tigers and dragons. Our Chi sect once had glory in our ancestors' days, but sadly, by the time of the 5th patriarch, we couldn't hold on to our legacy. This talisman is called the Diamond Talisman, a true life-saving item. According to the Patriarch's notes, even against a full force strike from a Divine Barrier Grandmaster, it can hold up. Keep it close to your body. It can save your life at a critical moment. Master, all right, no need to act like a little girl. Being all sentimental makes my skin crawl. Don't be overly dramatic. Master and disciple are one. I'm counting on you to bring glory back to the Chi sect. No matter how precious the medicine, it is not as important as a living disciple. Go on, keep your wits about you. Disciple takes it to heart.
Captain Yan, Captain Lan, the plan is set. Soon I will make a grand show, leading the newly recruited village militia from the county office, and march directly to attack Liangyun Stockade.
Everyone, rest assured. This bandit suppression is only to protect the people and keep the peace.
Pretend to advance by a known path, while secretly taking another. The experts hidden within are the true blade that will pierce Liangyun Stockade's throat.
I just received the divine talisman water granted by the great mage. Now my whole body feels like it has endless strength.
Ah! Please, let me lead the brothers down the mountain.
Good, good. Boss, you've obtained the great mage's true divine power. Now you have a bronze head and iron bones, impervious to blades and spears. Even a master who has cultivated the chi barrier, holding a sharp weapon, cannot harm you in the slightest. The great mage is in seclusion at the back mountain, refining the elixir of immortality. This is the critical moment. Need peace and quiet. No distractions once the elixir is refined. There will surely be a great reward. More. Just watch and see.
I have immortal magic protecting me. Bronze, skin, and iron bones.
This brute withstands a blade chop.
Has he really cultivated protective chi? Doesn't look like authentic chi. True, chi circulation has its own aura. This is more like some evil technique, forced tempering of bronze skin and iron bones. Instructor song, just engage and distract him.
Don't fight him head on.
The bandit chief is dead. Seize them!
Good lad, skilled with bow and horse, decisive in healing. Such fine material. If he could join the 6 doors, I'd personally train him.
His archery does have some skill, but to join the 6 doors, I'll need to see more Ashish.
The chief lost! All is lost! Among the officers hides a sharpshooter! The eldest son was fighting the swordsman! An arrow came out and hit him right in the eye! Oh, the eldest son!
What Renner is dead!
Renner received the Grandmaster's divine power. He had bronze head and iron bones, impervious to swords and spears. Those officers scrap metal. How could it hurt him at all?
How could it take his life? Chief, it is true! Had freakish strength! Pierced straight through the skull!
I'll find the covert shooter! I'll cut off his head! Use his head to pay respects!
To my brother's spirit! Stop! Not yet!
Spread the order. Sound the retreat. All brothers fall back to the stronghold. Hold the defensive positions.
Guard those mountain paths to the death! Don't let the officers charge up!
Father, brothers, revenge this blood debt. I have not forgotten. They must repay tenfold. But now, we need to plan carefully.
Oh no! The Imperial troops have reached the foot of the mountain! They've set their sights on our cloud, Drift Stronghold! Rainer has also been murdered!
Hold them off for 7 days.
Wait until I complete the Great Pill. All dangers will be resolved. Yes, your servant obeys. The Grand Wizard has been in seclusion a long time. He used up countless rare herbs plundered from the stronghold. What exactly is he refining? A world-shattering pill.
The compassionate mother. The vacuum homeland.
Reporting to Captain Lu. The captured weapons, armor, and supplies have been inventoried and stored. The injured militia brothers have all received wound medicine. They are properly settled. Good.
Uncle Huang, you've worked hard. Go rest now. After this, Cloudlink Stronghold directly hung up the truce sign, shut their gates and refused to come out, relying solely on natural defenses. With such a big commotion, even someone as important as Lian Ren died on the battlefield. The compassionate sect behind hasn't shown even a trace. These heretics.
They truly have patience. These heretics are deeply hidden. I personally scouted the hidden areas around the mountain. There must be many secret passages, but no signs of large-scale evacuation on the periphery. They are determined to hole up in the core area.
Won't leave, even if it means death. With a large army at the gates, facing annihilation at any moment, yet they don't flee. This is no ordinary bandit behavior.
They'd rather risk death and stay. It only means what they are after is valuable enough to outweigh their lives. The Dao Fruit. The comment from the Imperial Observatory. The Dao Fruit obtained by the vacuum cult leader back then. What exactly was it called?
The Imperial Observatory never said clearly. That is top secret. They only vaguely mentioned one sentence. It seems to be related to the underworld.
The way of the underworld! No wonder! No wonder that back then, Duke Mew, a peerless martial arts master,
Personally intervened yet couldn't subdue the vacuum cult leader for a time. Involving such authority, it is no longer something pure martial force can easily suppress.
Your Excellencies, in my view, since the demons are lying low, we'll use the bait tactic. It is fine. Let's make the bait even heavier. Oh, what are you planning? You two just said the Liangshan sect seeks special people as materials for alchemy and cultivation. Although unworthy, I am this year's martial arts champion. My potential is adequate if I can before the two armies and make a timely breakthrough on the battlefield. Show astonishing potential. Such a prime talent will surely make them itching to act. Can't resist reaching out to take.
Boy, this isn't just heavy bait fishing. I'll decide today.
And advance it to you now. The Dragon Tiger Pill, refined from exotic beast essence and sacred herbs, extremely powerful, perfect to help you solidify your foundation. Thank you, Xi Fian, for the pill.
Lu Chen will not let you down. This weight is a solid iron lump. Qi barrier first level, breathing. Convert outer breath into inner circulation. No breakdown, no breakthrough. This bait, I'm definitely.
Boy. The coating of this Dragon Tiger Pill is golden spiritual material mixed with cinnabar, hard as steel. Would rupture an ordinary person's intestines. Let's see if he can use his furnace of blood and qi to melt away that iron shell.
I think the old man is senile. Too timid. Big brother was killed by the soldiers.
he has us hold up here!
Calm down, righteous man. The chief is probably seeking stability due to his age. With your incredible strength, you could easily win the martial arts championship. Aside from the one with hidden arrows among those officers, a bunch of weaklings.
What is that noise down the mountain? Why all this racket? Right! It is the officer who led the charge today, the officer boss who harmed Master Ren. He dares to appear before the two armies, breaking through in public. You killed my brother! And dare to act tough right under my nose at Linear Stronghold! Do you think Linear Stronghold is dead? Fetch my armor!
Gather the men!
I'm heading down the mountain now!
To take his head! As a sacrifice for my brother!
Blood and tea like mercury, raging like thunder, the fierce potency of this Dragon Tiger Pill. Yet, he guides it with perfect ease, without any agitation.
His natural talent is indeed top-notch.
The fish has taken the bait! Stand official! Get out here and die! Grandpa's waiting!
His blood and qi show no instability.
Just how strong is he?
He just broke through.
And yet he controls his strength so precisely. Why rush to die? Fine. Your brother hasn't gone far on the Yellow Springs Road. If you hurry now,
You might just catch up. You two brothers can keep each other company, so he won't be lonely on the road.
Daring to fight me bare-handed? Fool who doesn't know death!
Dragon sinews and tiger bones. Tendons like strong bows and crossbows. Bones harder than refined iron. This is what it feels like to be filled with primal strength.
This Lian Yi, relying on the evil art's gift of the strength of 9 oxen and 2 tigers, always bullies others with brute force. Today, he has finally met his match.
2 of the Lian family's 3 tigers are gone, but the 4th Lian Xin has excellent talent. He was taken as a closed-door disciple by the overall chief of the Greenwood Bandits and kept by his side. Today, Chief Constable Lu eliminates the root, but a hard battle is likely unavoidable in the future.
If you can block this punch, I'll spare your life.
So what happened in the end? Second young master was beaten to death by that official Wu Chen.
Father,
Myself, my 2 sons. Overnight, it is all gone.
Father. Second brother went at night to burn their supplies and break their morale, but Du Chen was right there at the foot of the mountain before the formation, publicly breaking through to the next realm. Second brother must have lost his cool and fell for that bastard's provocation.
A breakthrough at the front. How dare he look down on Lianyun's stronghold like this? Does he really think we have no one left?
Father, this is suspicious. Wait, Lu Chen broke through neither early nor late, but right in front of everyone. This is clearly a trap put on for us to see.
Lu Chen, I will make you pay with blood. The great sorcerer is immensely powerful. He once said he has a technique that can seize a soul from 1,000 miles away. Oh, and take a look. I will go beg him to act now, Father. You can't.
The great sorcerer strictly forbade disturbance during his seclusion. He is at a critical moment of refining the great pill. Going now will only anger him.
What is there to fear? I've lost both my sons. Lianyun's stronghold is finished. To hell with his rules. Great sorcerer! Please do me justice! Great sorcerer!
Get out! I made it clear! No disturbance during seclusion, no matter what! Do you want to die? Great sorcerer, please calm down! I wouldn't dare! It is about the army commander down the mountain, Lu Chen!
Lu Chen. I foresaw the fate long ago. Those 2 from Anning County have peculiar destinies. They can be excellent vessels for my fate cauldron. One of them is the county clerk, surnamed Lot.
That Lu Chen deliberately broke through at the front and killed my 2 sons! Now his power has soared, and he is full of—
I thought I'd have to go looking for him, but who knew? He delivered himself to my door. Heaven truly helps me.
If we let him slowly eat away at Lianyun's stronghold, then your great pale sorcerer, how can it be safely refined? I beg you to use your magic and take Lu Chen's life!
Chief Lian, I am aware of this matter, the pain of losing your son. I offer my deepest sympathy. You may withdraw the life of Lu Chen. I will act myself to seek justice for you.
So cold, like ice picks stabbing into my brain. My body feels crushed under a 1,000-pound boulder. Can't move. A hand pulling outward, forcibly dragging my soul. No breath of the living. Ghost pressing on the bed. No. That deep cold pierces straight to the soul. A sinister soul snatching technique from afar. Good skill. Since you dare to reach out, I accept this challenge.
Miss, just a constable of Anning County.
Hasn't even entered the divine threshold. His faith foundation is so profound. Even the soul-snatching method from the Book of Life and Death's remnant tackle cannot shake him at all. A dragon tiger destiny. A supreme elixir, 1 in 10,000. The harder to move, the purer this cauldron vessel becomes. Since covert taking failed, I'll take it openly. Let me show you what true underworld methods are. By decree, quickly go to the military camp at the foot of the mountain.
Arrest the soul of Lu Cheng and bring it to me!
Yes. Brother, Lu, have you gone to sleep? Captain Yan has urgent business and asks you to come. What? Demon plays tricks here?
Ah, such heavy malevolent aura.
A Yin spirit is performing sorcery. The demon followers of the Liansheng sect are indeed hiding on the mountain. They have already stolen the authority of the underworld, manifesting a ghostly emissary projection. Even a fox spirit dares to act fierce.
Instruct her soul. Full.
Nothing serious. Just a momentary lapse. Fell into the demon's trap. It is a soul confusion, evil technique. Yin devil aura has tainted the spiritual platform, temporarily taken his eyesight, so he cannot see.
Quickly, get 2 drops of ox tears, mixed with clean water. Wipe Instructor Song's eyes. It is an adult.
Constable Shaw. Those oxhead and horseface just now, were they really ghostly agents from the underworld taking souls?
Just petty illusions manifested by Taoist tricks. The caster uses their own Yin spirit as a conduit, a sliver of flawed authority, and combines it with specific visualization method, gathering the Yin Sha energy. They conjure those terrifying twisted things. All you need is pure young blood or righteous energy to counter it. 1 slash is enough to break it.
Taoist arts made manifest. Yin spirit as the guide. In this world, there really are such eerie means of snatching souls out of thin air. It seems the path to transcendence isn't limited to martial arts alone.
It is late, and the wind is cold. You've just been tainted by evil energy. Don't catch a chill. Let's talk inside the tent. Do you think these Taoist arts are more mystical than our blades? They are indeed uncanny, hard to guard against. Uncanny. The spiritual tide has waned for over 3,000 years. The world's spiritual energy is thin. The traditional immortal path of chi cultivation was cut off long ago, thus tempering the body and unlocking the body's hidden secrets. The martial way gradually became the mainstream. It has flourished ever since. Yet, the martial arts can kill and protect. They are ultimately a dead end. They cannot transcend life and death. What about the immortal path? The immortal path. Ancient teachings have been passed down. Without the fruit of the Tao, one cannot cultivate it.
The fruit of the Tao, Captain Yin. This fruit of the Tao, what exactly is it?
Who can really say? Throughout history, there have been too many explanations. The more common one is, it is the legacy left after ancient immortals, Buddhas, gods, and demons fell. Their cultivation and authority transformed into a blessing, scattered between heaven and earth, waiting for the fated ones. Anyway, there are many conflicting accounts. There has never been a consensus.
So, what kind of person could become the master of a Tao fruit?
First, one's fate must be thick enough. You must be favored by heaven's will, blessed with fortune. Those with thin fate and shallow blessings, even if a Tao fruit lies before them, cannot bear it. Instead, they will be devoured by it and explode to death. A thick fate. I possess 8 fate threads, and a configuration where mountains and seas suppress dragons and serpents. Secondly, one's background must be somewhat unusual, whether by bloodline or experience. In short, it must mysteriously align with the nature of a particular Tao fruit, like a key fitting a lock. Finally, and most importantly, karmic affinity must be sufficient. The spiritual tide has waned for 3,000 years. Now in this world, Tao fruits that can be sensed and attracted are extremely rare. Those clearly recorded as having gained a Tao fruit's recognition, all added together, probably number fewer than 100.
3,000 years. Fewer than 100 people. That probability is indeed hopeless. But thinking the other way, since nearly 100 Tao fruits still exist, it means this path to immortality
is not completely illusory.
Sure enough, the court's hounds are hiding in the army, ruining my good plan. But so what? That kid surnamed Lu, the weight of his fate, is simply beyond imagination.
Moreover, deep in his soul, there seems to linger some extremely special aura. The final and most crucial main ingredient needed to attract the Dao fruit must surely be fulfilled in this kid.
I have bowed and offered to this broken statue day and night, exhausting countless efforts, 10 years of hard work, and only barely won nearly 50% favor from the Judge Dao fruit. The Judge Dao fruit is the authority of the underworld. Punishing evil and promoting good is too slow. Only by manipulating life and death, soul-snatching and spirit-stealing, using soul light as nourishment.
Forcefully knocking on the door of the Dao fruit!
That is the shortcut. As long as I can successfully snatch Lu Chen's soul, using his extraordinary destiny as a sacrifice, the certainty of receiving the Judge Dao fruit can be increased by at least another 20%.
Add in the subsequent schemes. That brings it to a full 90% certainty. Once I succeed wielding the decrees of the underworld, by then, even if a divine barrier realm Grandmaster comes in person, what do I have to fear?
That kid from Xingrao town isn't qualified. This last main ingredient must be Lu Chen, no matter the cost. He must be taken.
The judge wields the brush to decide life and death. That Lianshan cult villain performed his yin spirit ritual, repeatedly swapping your name with such painstaking effort. Yet he couldn't even budge your soul by half a hair. Either you're impossibly lucky, or you were born with deep blessings. Your destiny is too noble for words.
This is exactly what makes the Dao Fruit Master most formidable. The authority they wield is often bizarre and unpredictable, impossible to guard against. In years past, that vacuum cult leader who wreaked havoc in Lingnan, relying on that Dao Fruit, in a single night, across 1,000 miles,
struck 9 divine barrier Grandmaster souls off the ledger in succession, leaving their bodies intact, but their souls scattered, vanished like smoke. Such means of taking heads without a trace
are utterly horrifying, if not for that traveler dispatched by the Imperial Observatory in time, who also bore a Dao fruit and finally subdued him. Who knows how great a catastrophe would have been unleashed.
Across 1,000 miles, wiping out 9 divine barrier grandmasters in a row. The Dao fruit's power is so terrifying. If that villain had fully refined the Dao fruit, our coming here today would be walking into our own doom. Uncle 6, I have a plan. Speak.
That cult villain from Lianshan sect failed in his soul snatching this time. He will not let it go. That Dao fruit passed down by the vacuum cult has bizarre properties, has an almost instinctual greed for materials with a heavy fate and extraordinary soul. How about you take this martial saint mystic weapon I carry with me and let Captain Lu wield it? I also teach him the art of weapon tempering to refine the mystic weapon into his body. It will be nurtured and stored in his Dantian Sea of Qi. This way, if that demon dares to attack again with his yin spirit sorcery, trying to steal his soul, the mystic weapon will automatically defend its master. It'll definitely make him suffer the consequences. He'll take a huge fall.
A bold move!
But it could catch the enemy off guard. Captain Lu, what do you think? This method is good, but refining a mystic weapon into the body is not without risk. It requires your willing cooperation.
Since you two think so highly of me, I'm willing to serve both captains. I'll follow your orders.
Good. Straightforward. No time to waste. I'll teach you the essentials of the art of weapon tempering now.
Great sorcerer, you. Gather all the men in the stronghold. Today, we'll face the government troops down the mountain, head on, fair and square. Let's settle this once and for all.
Yes, sir. Thank you, great sorcerer, for your help. At worst, after this battle, we disband the lion stronghold and follow you deep into the wilderness. Lear beat the drum to assemble the men immediately, with the great sorcerer's extraordinary powers.
We can always start over elsewhere.
Brothers! The government leaves us no way out, and that Lu guy is even more arrogant and overbearing!
If we don't fight to break through today, by the time they attack the stronghold, we'll all die with no place to be buried. I will personally lead those holding the red flags to meet the enemy's main force head-on, without retreating a single step. Those with green flags will attack from the left flank to disrupt their formation. Those with black flags will ambush in the soul-breaking forest on the right, waiting for my signal to cut off the retreat of the government troops.
In this battle, there is only advance, no retreat, only victory, no follow me and settle this! Avenge our grievances!
Brothers, charge with me to crush the enemy. Achieve merit and build our legacy this very day. Kill.
It is a pity my yin spirit has not yet reached full mastery, so I cannot roam by daylight. Still must avoid this blazing sunlight, but it is enough.
is happening? My body!
Summon the blood soul!
Assist my golden elixir! Today, I, the Taoist master, shall succeed! I am the Black Robe Taoist! Today, encountering this guiding Tao fruit, I attain the foundation of immortality! Great master! Why treat us this way?
We, father and son, the entire Liangyun fortress, are just medicinal herbs. He cages.
To achieve my great path, you ants can be considered to have died a worthy death, not wasting this life.
You evil Tao!
Will die a miserable death. What I seek is the Judge Dao fruit. This fruit belongs to the authority of the underworld, controlling the cycle of life and death.
Only by constantly creating life and death, intervening in destiny, sometimes giving water to save people, to accumulate good deeds, sometimes indulging in killing to refine living souls, can I maximize the favor of the Dao fruit, his origin.
A total of 862 living souls. Probably enough. But these country folk have shallow destinies, low quality. To completely solidify the golden elixir and truly summon the Dao fruit, still lack a sufficient main ingredient with a noble destiny.
Such terrifying pressure. Such methods have long surpassed the realm of martial arts chi barrier, the main ingredient he spoke of.
Could it be me?
This aura is mysterious and unfathomable.
Penetrates straight into the soul. Is this the power of the immortal path?
You, a mere mortal government, also vainly tried to deceive me with crude force.
It is simply wishful thinking.
This boy's destiny is a mix of blue and purple, magnificent like a canopy.
Indeed, extraordinary. It is you. Come here quickly.
Ha ha ha. This flesh body, full of vital energy, is also a rare resource. How could it be wasted? Come up together for me.
That's demonic cultivator 6. Uncle has already awakened the Dao fruit authority. Can Captain Lu hold out?
Don't worry, your sacred weapon of the martial sage is hidden in his Dantian's vital point. The weapon's aura is sealed within. It forms its own cycle. Unless that demon fully refines the Dao fruit, with his half-baked yin soul as he is now, there is no way he can break through the sacred weapon's autonomous protection. At most, he'll suffer some soul shock. There is absolutely no risk to his life.
Ha, good. A remarkably heavy soul light of fate. Let me calculate carefully. What exactly is your origin? Whether you're worthy of being the final main ingredient for my perfected golden elixir.
This is very strange. The earthly branches, Chun Chu Chao, all for present.
This is a natural sign of weak constitution, meager fortune, short life, and early death. How could he possess such abundant blood and chi? It completely defies common sense for an extraordinary fate. Wait, when the four vaults are breached, extremes reverse. When the eating and injuring elements are at their peak, they overcome the host. All the wealth and officer stars in the fate chart are completely overcome. Everything is utterly controlled by me. Ha ha ha! This is an omen of extreme fortune and extreme nobility. Today, I've stumbled upon a heavenly opportunity. Show me all your paternal connections, ancestral blessings, and clan lineage. I will calculate you down to the very bottom.
Ah, Brother Lu, are you all right? Not hurt, It felt like a very short nightmare. How did that old demon just fall stiffly on his own?
With that kind of power earlier, that demon was probably half a step into the divine gate. Why did he suddenly drop dead?
I don't know what happened either. That demon used evil arts to outline my soul. He kept muttering about calculating my birth date and time, and my ancestral origins, right after he finished chanting.
A terrifying thunderbolt struck down from the sky,
smashing his yin spirit to pieces. And he just dropped dead like that.
Forcibly calculating one's fate. He suffered such severe backlash.
Could it be that he failed to connect with the Tao Fruit, triggering heavenly tribulation backlash?
That backlash was too clean and swift. His soul was scattered instantly. He must have calculated something he absolutely shouldn't have. Only then would one have such terrible luck. Indeed, it is the judge, the embryonic form of the Tao Fruit. Its vessel is this book of life and death.
This is the Tao Fruit.
The Tao Fruit, its essence is like a star in the sky, ethereal and intangible, cannot be forcibly seized. After slaying the Fate's master, it can only be extracted by a secret technique and sealed away, isolating it from heaven and earth, preventing it from quickly finding its next master.
This matter is settled. Pass the order down. Clear the battlefield. Mop up remaining bandits from Lianyun village.
Uncle Six, I still need to quickly find Nai Wenling's whereabouts. Alive, I must see him. Dead, I must see his corpse.
Go ahead. That fool is probably dead already.
Chief Lu. This time, wiping out the Lianshan cult remnants, the chief villain of Lianyun village has been executed. The remaining bandits have either surrendered or fled. The big picture is settled. Your contribution is the greatest. Now that it is done, Uncle Six and I should return to report to the Six Doors. Before leaving, that martial saint divine weapon, lent to you for protection, should be returned to its rightful owner.
Of course. Many thanks to Captain Zhu for lending the weapon to assist. Lu Chan is deeply grateful.
Chief Lu, steady your mind. Release.
The incantation stalled. Captain Zhu, did something go wrong?
No matter. One more time. Weapon energy, return. Divine weapon, back to sheath. If not now. When? This?
Wu Shuang, what is going on? Why won't it retract?
Uncle Six, that's a divine weapon. It seems unwilling to come out.
Outrageous.
Though the martial saint divine weapon has sentience, since it has been refined by the Six Doors' secret arts, once the retrieval incantation is cast, there is no reason to resist.
My technique is definitely correct, but it just stubbornly stays stuck in your dantian, refusing to move. Captain Luo, tell me honestly, what did you do to it?
Captain Zhu, please see clear. What could I have done? These past few days, I only followed what you taught me. Beyond that, I didn't dare touch it even once more. To be completely honest, even if you gave me 10 times the guts, I wouldn't dare secretly hold on to the martial saint's divine weapon of the Six Doors. I know full well how serious the consequences are.
It really isn't your fault. This is clearly the divine weapon's own will. How strange. I've nurtured it for so long, and it has never been this attached before. Having eliminated all impossibilities, whatever answer remains, no matter how absurd, must be the truth. He only knows the basic forging technique. There is no way he could forcibly refine it. Unless the divine weapon is sentient and chose its master on its own. Could it be that you are that 1 in a million destined person? This martial saint's divine weapon chose its own master. It has claimed you as its owner. Lu Chen. A martial saint's divine weapon choosing its own master is a tremendous fortune, but also an endless storm. Blessing hides within disaster. Disaster hides within blessing. Let me ask you, are you willing to join the 6 doors?
I am honored by your offer, Captain Zhou. But, well, I was already scouted by the Mountain Patrol Division earlier. Consider me reserved by them. I'm afraid that.
No matter. The 6 doors isn't some ordinary office that requires daily roll call or sitting in court waiting for orders. We have plenty of nominal members. You just need to take a token, register your name. And when the time comes, hit a summons. As for leaving this mysterious weapon with you for now, I'm not too concerned. First, such divine weapons all bear unique marks. The Imperial Observatory can always track their location. All under heaven is the king's land. It won't be lost. Second, and most importantly, a weapon master is rare. A mysterious weapon is forged from heavenly treasures, and the blood, soul, and spirit of a martial saint. It has its own pride, if not recognized by it. Even a martial saint in person would struggle to force its submission, since it chose you as its master. Letting you nurture is the best choice. The spiritual materials consumed by a mysterious weapon are immense.
An open scheme. Having me on the payroll means bringing both me and the weapon into a controllable system. If I refuse to see the good side, it won't just be a nominal position. I'd be forcibly taken back for dissection and research. But Patrol Division and the 6 doors drawing another salary, such a double pay opportunity would be foolish to pass up. Well then, Lu Chen obeys Captain Zhu's orders. I am willing to serve in the 6 doors. Fortune. You sky-shaking ball. Even the autonomous weapon aura from the bow itself is enough to crush me. It simply won't obey commands. Never mind. You can't force a windfall, keeping it inside me as a protective charm. And collecting an extra monthly salary. That is already a sure win. My fatigue is swept away. This inner breath, it has actually grown stronger during sleep. Breath gate, third heaven, breathing internal mansion's true essence. Breathing focuses on expelling the old and taking in the new, renewing blood and nourishing chi. My internal strength is now complete. I have 1 foot through the threshold of the breath gate. The 8 brocades of internal strength is a foundation-building divine art, but not specialized in breath control. Snake step and the whetstone palm are both combat and protection techniques. If I want to open the Dantian internal mansion, must find a breathing technique specializing in breath control as soon as possible. Also, the 4 symbols, archery, must not be neglected.
Young master, during your 2 days in seclusion, it's been bustling outside. The major class in the county sends stewards every day with lavish gifts to our mansion. I also heard from the neighbors that Magistrate Zhou earned great merit suppressing bandits and managing disasters. The T-Horse Road authorities issued a commendation. It looks like he'll be promoted and transferred soon.
The clans send gifts, out of respect for me as the top military graduate and my ruthless bandit suppression methods. But if Magistrate Zhou gets promoted and leaves, I, here in Anning County, lose my biggest backer. 2. A backer can leave. 2. Only the blade in your own hand is the most reliable. Must quickly secure a foothold in the soon-to-open Mountain Patrol office and take a position of real power to truly remain invincible. Go, call Uncle Huang for me.
The Chief Constable's family wants to buy a guardian stone for your courtyard. Master Lu gave the order. Anyone who helps out gets 1 tael of silver. Everyone, put in your damn hardest effort.
Thanks for the hard work, brothers. Uncle Huang. Take the brothers to the tavern. All the wine and meat you want. Put the bill on my tab.
2. Oh. Stop knocking. I was just getting comfortable asleep, and you jolted me awake, you brat.
Your junior, Lu Chen, greets you, senior. May I ask, how should I address you, senior? Stone old man. You once lurked at Dragon Ridge, rich for eons. You said that mountain was originally. I wonder why it turned into the current form of towering peaks.
Well, I don't recall clearly either. I only vaguely remember the sky cracking open. Thunderfire scorches the sky and boils the sea. In a daze, I heard there was a magnificent true dragon that fell 3,000 years before that. This mountain had once housed a true immortal, all to seal the most vicious and evil thing deep in the earth's veins. On the other side dwelled ancient barbarian tribes. Some tattooed themselves with beast blood. The fearless Skywolf tribe. Some drove poisonous insects and foul miasma, the secretive Shadowfang tribe. And some, revering no gods or spirits, worshipped ancient giant bones, the Bone Worship tribe. Ha!
Good lad! This pond in Anning County is too small, after all, to hold a submerged dragon about to transform. May you soon show your true prowess!
Kid, train hard. When spring comes next year, we'll meet again at the T-Horse Road, 6 Doors headquarters.
The mountains are high and the river's long. Take care on your journey, both constables. See you another day.
With this blade in hand, I'll settle grudges with ease. Roam the four seas, this wider world of martial arts. I, Lu Chen, will go and conquer it, sooner or later. Soon, it turned to winter. Liangyang Fortress fell. Ni Wanlin, who escaped that day, was neither seen alive nor found dead. Became a cold case. But that has nothing to do with me now. Mountain God, bless me. Lu Chen has come to fulfill a vow. You are a thoughtful person.
No fruit! Boy!
Peace.
Mountain!
Uncle! Forgive my rudeness, you. I pay my respects to the mountain god.
Just call me Uncle. Gate sounds war. Besides, the title Mountain God is not quite accurate. According to the heavenly court's decrees and the true duties of divine positions, I should rather be a city god.
A righteous god who protects the city and governs both the mortal and spirit realms. His status far surpasses that of common wild gods. What I saw in my dream that night was such a transcendent being.
Your soul is condensed, pure and flawless like a newborn. That is why you could see the manifested shadow of my city god's Tao fruit. It shows your spiritual nature is deeply rooted.
Young one, let me ask you, have you ever thought of someday becoming the master of this Tao fruit?
Lord City God, please don't mock this junior. The Tao fruit is a rare treasure of heaven and earth. How could I, a junior, deserve such merit? How dare I hope for such a great blessing?
The Tao fruit is the manifestation of the laws of heaven and earth. Those who obtain it can command yin-yang and the 5 elements. However, if virtue does not match position, there will be disaster.
If one loses virtue and integrity and goes against the natural order, it will provoke heaven and earth's backlash. Struck by heavenly thunder, burned by earthly fire.
Inescapable, that black-robed Taoist held the form of the judge's Tao fruit, but was reckless with human lives. That was his fate.
The Tao fruits of this world come in many different kinds,
encompassing all things, like the stars in the sky. Obtaining one elevates one above the mundane. Senior, you have shown me the way. I am grateful for your instruction. Though the path of the Tao fruit is alluring, I deeply understand that the path must be taken step by step. You can hold your original intention and not be blinded by greed. That is truly rare. Go now. When the time comes, the Tao fruit meant for you will follow your destiny and find you.
Blood and qi surging powerfully, like a rushing river, have already tempered this physical body to the limit of its current realm. But no matter how I practice the 8 brocades, this blood and qi just can't be refined into the dantian to open the true inner organs. The first level of breathing focuses on nurturing and accumulation. I must find a superior breathing technique. The 4 great martial arts schools treat their techniques as precious as life and will never easily teach an outsider. The only hope now is the Patrol Mountain Department.
Captain Law, in this battle at Lianyan Stronghold, you made the greatest contribution. I have always been clear with rewards and punishments. Tell me, what do you want? Or a technique, as long as it's in the Patrol Mountain Department's arsenal. I won't hesitate.
Thank you for your generous favor. I dare to ask you for a superior breathing technique to solidify my foundation.
Ha ha! You sure know when to ask it!
The Duke Muse residence just sent over 2 chests of military manuals a few days ago. Go pick one. Yes.
It perfectly matches my immensely strong chi and blood foundation.
3. Sir, I've made my choice. Good eye. The internal energy from this technique is unmatched among its peers. Take it. Brother Lu, the length of internal breath. Warriors have their own rankings in private.
If one can sustain a single breath long enough to run 800 li without losing composure, that's a top-tier sign. They say the true prodigies have a breath like thunder tearing through the sky, stretching for thousands of li without end.
A giant whale swallowing the sea. That's the vast and mighty power they seek. Running 1,000 de. My goal goes beyond that.
Young master, your cultivation is truly getting more and more terrifying.
Open the mountain gate quickly! It's the 7th Chief Liang!
Great Dragon Head, my father and brother fell to the soldiers of Anning County. The foundation of Lianyan Stronghold is destroyed in one blow. This is an irreconcilable hatred. Liu Xin asks the Great Dragon Head to let me go down the mountain, muster the men, and wipe out Anning County to seek justice for my father and brother.
I've heard about the Lianyan Stronghold matter. They say the Hounds of the Six Doors Bureau personally struck and went all. Such a deep blood feud. That's the greatest hatred a man can have. It must be avenged. I, Ji Baichuan, am also a man of the martial world. How could I not permit it? But now it's deep winter, and heavy snow will soon seal the mountains. Brothers in the stronghold are plotting a huge score to rob a shipment of birthday tribute passing through. This matters for the stronghold's winter provisions and next year's development. All brothers have been deployed. I really can't spare enough men for it. The birthday tribute takes priority.
I'm not strong enough yet. If I force a confrontation, forget revenge.
I won't even make it out of this hall alive. Even the chief puts the bigger picture first. Keep your anger down for now. After spring starts, I'll let you pick 500 elite brothers and lend you 10 armor-piercing crossbow. Lian Xin, as you command. Thank you, chief, for granting this.
New Year is almost here. In past years, in that drafty shack on Ringmaster Lane, Grandpa always found a way to cut a small strip of meat to make dumplings that barely saw a trace of oil. Then Grandpa passed away. The New Year season only brought bitter cold and hunger.
Young master, you're awake. The market was so lively this morning. We still need to get more things.
Whatever you say, this year we should really have a good New Year. What else do we need to buy?
We need a few more bolts of good fabric to make you a new set of clothes. And stock up on more cured meat. Air-dried chicken, dried goods, candies, and pastries can't be missed. Oh, and red paper for spring couplets and firecrackers. Aunt Wang and the others have already started sweeping dust. Once everything's tidy, we'll put up window cuts and couplets. Then I'll wrap a whole lot of generously filled dumplings. That is what I call celebrating New Year.
Let's go out and shop for New Year goods. And also handle a few important social favors. Need to make the rounds before the year ends. Brother Bai. The new year is almost upon us. Worried you might not have time to prepare. So I came by to deliver some New Year supplies. Pastries from Shu Xiu shop in town. To sweeten little Don's mouth. Take this cotton cloth to the tailor to make 2 new outfits and thick shoes. Don't let the cold ruin your health in this weather.
I was originally a fisherman of low status. Brother Lu not only helped me leave that status and got me a river patrol job. Now, in this snowy storm.
He even rode 100 miles himself to bring New Year gifts.
Such immense kindness. I can't repay even if I'm shattered to dust.
You're now registered in the Mountain Patrol office. After spring, I'll officially transfer into the office too. From now on, work with me. I would never treat my own brothers poorly. Don't worry.
Better days are yet to come!
Rest for a few days. Your body and mind are completely relaxed. Your chi and blood are now at their peak. Today is the day to break through your inner palace.
Breakthrough!
Instructor Sir, the young master has been locked inside for 2 days and 2 nights. He hasn't even had a drop of water. The noises sound terrifying. Nothing bad will happen, right?
Ha ha ha! Little girl, put your heart at ease. This is a great thing. Listen to the sounds. His chi and blood are surging like a tide. His breathing is long and steady. This is a sign of a solid foundation and natural success. Your young Master Lu is about to soar to great heights. Go to the kitchen and prepare meat and ginseng soup. When he comes out of seclusion, he will be extremely hungry and thirsty.
The inner palace is formed. How comfortable.
Young master, eat something to restore your strength.
Okay. Instructor Song, thank you for your trouble in guarding me. Today I have a family dinner with my master, with my breakthrough in cultivation. It is the perfect chance to share this happy news with him. Medicine.
Master, your disciple is here. Liu Zi. Your chi is so condensed. When you walk, your strength is concealed but present. Did you open your inner palace?
All thanks to your teachings, Master. A few days ago, I gained some insights, and fortunately, broke through.
Ha ha! Good, good. Such speed. Truly astonishing. My eyes didn't deceive me. This is something I made years ago with 7-leaf wild ginseng medicinal wine brewed by my own hands. It is the best for strengthening chi and blood. Since I'm happy today, drink a few more cups to stabilize your realm. Thank you, Master, for your generous gift.
Grandfather, your grandson has finally made something of himself. No longer the herb gatherer everyone could bully. You can rest easy now.
Young master! Young master! People from the county office are here. They're beating drums and gongs. It is so lively. They say the reward from the T-Horse Road has been approved. The county magistrate specifically sent someone to deliver it to your door.
Remember to prepare some gratuity money.
Already ready.
The chief's reward has arrived.
This is...
Brother Lu.
Official Jiao from the Mountain Patrol Office sent someone. He invites you to his residence for a talk. Summoning at this hour is most likely not an ordinary chat. Saddle the horse.
Junior Brother Lu, have you received the Imperial rewards? I heard there is also a flying fish suit. This is a rare honor. All thanks to Brother Dao's guidance. I see your aura growing more steady and condensed. I assume you've made some progress in the whale swallowing the sea technique. Let's save the small talk for another day. This is the token of the Mountain Patrol Office. Take it for now. Although the Mountain Patrol Office is officially set to open in early spring, this new office of ours is publicly for local defense cooperation. But its real focus is to keep an eye on the other side of Dragon Ridge for the young Duke. On those restless barbarian tribes, you grew up roaming Dragon Ridge, familiar with the mountain terrain. In a few days, Hongmao Trading Company will have a caravan transporting supplies to the border garrison. I want you to take on a low-profile identity and, using this opportunity, help me carefully scout out the latest movements of the barbarian tribes over there. Troop, deployments, and actual strength. This mission may carry risks. Whatever men or weapons you need, the office will provide everything, scouting the barbarian tribe's secrets.
It's extremely dangerous, too, if I ask for nothing and risk my life for free.
From now on, I'll only be treated as a disposable pawn. This kid is sharp-minded. The year's end is near. If I don't make a real sacrifice, I'm afraid he won't be persuaded to take the risk. I understand your difficulties. Traveling at year end is indeed tough. The Duke's mana once granted me a wisp of extremely pure dragon tiger chi. This chi contains the essence of true dragon and fierce type, best for tempering true chi and stabilizing the internal organs. If you're willing to take on this task, how about I give you this wisp of dragon tiger chi as a gift?
Dragon tiger chi. The heavenly essence refined by the unique method of the Azure Sky Sword, a priceless treasure sought by none. Sir, this is far too precious. I am unworthy.
I dare not accept such a lavish gift. Let's skip these formalities between us. Chi. Take it when given, just to do the job well. Grateful for your trust, I will spare no effort to scout the barbarians. I will not fail you.
Orders from above. Legs run ragged below. But to offer something as precious as the Dragon Tiger flag, this Lord Zhao is not a bad commander after all. This trip to the barbarian wasteland was worth it. Longshu, one of the 6 border towns. This is the front line against the barbarians. This mission for Zhao Wuji is dangerous, but that wisp of Dragon Tiger Chi is worth the risk. Fine. Third young master of the Lu family in the capital saves me the trouble of changing my name. Fine. Homa, trading house. Fine. Yangchuan has a backer. When the Huichun Hall fell back then, I had no small feud with them. But if you don't enter the tiger's den, you can't catch its cubs. Using their influence to head north is just right for probing this giant's true strength. Hongfu is sharp. Huang Zhang is steady. Shui's younger brother has already been entrusted to instructor Song at the body. Training hall to toughen up. No more worries behind me. These 3 are enough to accompany me.
Young master, everything is arranged. We can set off.
Let's go. The snowstorm up north is fiercer than in the capital.
Young master, the dispatcher from the escort agency ahead came with a message. They said they'll send their best men to scout ahead. Clear the path, and for us attached travelers to find a safe roadside inn nearby to rest and wait for their word before moving on.
A kind reminder. But really just to guard against any bandit moles among the attached travelers, working from the inside. Understood. Do as they say. Stay sharp, everyone. Be careful. This place is trouble, once inside. Any food or drink they serve. Don't touch a bite.
Master, since this inn is shady, maybe we shouldn't go in. We could rough it in the carriage for a couple nights.
No need, master. I was just dreading this boring trip since we've stumbled upon it. How could I pass by without entering? Today, we'll play the part of the righteous. The hero from storybooks.
Master, earlier I heard a peddler say, this area is dangerous. They say people get dragged off and eaten by mountain ghouls.
Nonsense. In broad daylight, there are no ghosts. Even if there were, with my unmatched skill, any spook would have to steer clear of me.
Master is amazing.
Oh my honored guests, please come in. Though this inn is humble, the wine and meat are hot. Hey, master, what would you like to eat? Our donkey meat is a specialty. Dragon meat in heaven.
Donkey meat on earth, freshly slaughtered and cooked. Oh,
How fresh.
bring the fattest donkey over for the master. See which cut you'd like. We'll butcher it right here.
Boss, hurry up and serve some good meat! Hey! This donkey is nice! Why is this donkey crying? Roast it and bring it!
Who is this brute? Don't you know first come, first serve? I'm taking this whole donkey. None for you.
Esteemed master, when traveling, harmony brings fortune. Could you do me a favor? Spare the 2 hind legs.
We can negotiate a price!
Order something else.
Damn it! Slice 5 cannons of cooked beef, heat a few jugs of strong wine, and make it quick! Right away! This way, gentlemen!
This time, we've got 2 flocks of fat sheep at once. Which one should we slaughter first?
No need to ask. Naturally, that pampered young master. Clearly, he has never tasted hardship, tender as can be. As for those rough guys behind, their meat's tough and stringy, offering them to the great immortal. He might not even bother to look.
I'm worried about this.
Worried again, huh? You gutless coward. Forget the great immortal's decree. Before winter comes this year, we must deliver 3 top-quality human pigs. Otherwise, the pain of having your skin flayed and soul extracted. You want to try that yourself?
I'm not scared. I'm saying this place isn't far from the garrison town. If word gets out and attracts those military enforcers, we'll be wiped out to the last man.
Hey, Hall, don't you understand the dark under the lamp trick? The closer we are to the garrison, the less those righteous types will suspect after this last job. And after we get the great immortal's reward, we'll move somewhere else and live it up. If it weren't for those murderous soldier bandits back then, who stole our family's land and killed my parents, would we be reduced to sucking up to the great immortal to survive?
Where'd that little monkey go? Get over here!
Go dig up more info on that young master. As long as he is not some untouchable big shot and doesn't have some old freak protecting him, we'll make our move tonight.
Hey, brother, you're quick on your feet. You folks look travel war. Where are you coming from?
From Xingrao, Tangdang Sao. Just running errands for my young master. My master's eldest brother.
He is putting in time at the border garrison. The old master spent a pile of silver to buy the eldest a military rank, captain. Now that it is getting cold.
The old master packed up clothes and money. Anyway, the young master insisted on delivering the stuff in person. So, we had to tag along for the trip.
A captain's brother delivering gold and valuables. That is a fat, juicy ship dripping with oil. Oh, that is great news. Brother, keep easy. If you need anything, just holler.
It is not just sleeping incense. There is demonic aura too. Move.
Damn, we've fallen into a trap.
Murder for profit. By the great law of the land. Beheading in the public square.
Picked the wrong man to mess with.
The evil art of transforming humans into beasts fell into my hands. Bad luck for you.
Try to escape!
Impressive moves! What a domineering archery skill! Killing such a creature with an arrow!
You truly are a divine being, sir!
That is no ordinary tiger. Chief Lu, open your eyes and look closely. This is clearly a demon.
Captain Zhu, this remote roadside inn. Why are you here? Go inside.
Besides, the wind and snow are heavy here, not a place for conversation. I've been tracking the remaining leads of the Liansheng sect and traced them here. Though the sect leader Dan Yangzi has been executed, when he channeled the judge's Dao fruit earlier, his aura spread with far-reaching influence. This entire region of hundreds of miles has been corrupted by the remaining death chi of that judge's Dao fruit, transforming into a realm of life and death. Yin and evil thrive. Monsters appear frequently. The owner of this inn could use the beast-making art to turn people into tigers. The root cause lies here.
When the Dao fruit emerged, its residual aura could affect a region of hundreds of miles, forcibly altering the land and water, breeding monsters. The power of this Dao fruit is absolutely terrifying. I see. I've been assigned a task by the Patrol Mountain Department, accompanying the trade caravan of Hallmao Trading Company to the northern Changshu military town to secretly investigate barbarian movements. Never expected to run into such foul business here.
You have important duties, yet you still step up when you see injustice, drawing your blade to eliminate evil. Such chivalrous spirit suits my taste. Your aura, you've opened your inner palace. That cultivation speed is truly astonishing.
Just a lucky breakthrough. Since Captain Zhu is also heading north to follow leads, with this blizzard, why not travel with our caravan? We can look out for each other.
Good, then let's journey together.
Captain Zhu after opening the inner palace, but you must keep accumulating inner energy until it is satisfactory.
The inner body is like a container. Accumulating inner energy is fundamental. But the key lies in refining it. You need to use the mind as a fire, discarding the dross and retaining the pure, transforming it from ethereal to solid, evolving into indestructible Gangqi. Gangqi has 9 grades. The most widespread ironclad Gangqi in the military is grade 8. Its strength lies in being easy to learn, but the Azure Dragon Gangqi passed down by my master is grade 2. Circulating like a dragon, soaring through the sky, emphasizing change and agility.
Even grade 2, Azure Dragon Gangqi is already so fierce and powerful. Then my boundless, endless vast T, if refined into steel. What grade could it rank?
Such a domineering surge of inner energy. He actually entered a deep refining state on his own, while chatting casually.
Young master, ahead is North Wind Stockade on the Changshuo defense line. The caravan will rest here.
Follow the original plan. Find out the local situation as soon as possible.
Captain Lu. The clues I am following require going deep into that 100,000 square mile savage wilderness.
Let's part ways here. The savage wilderness is fraught with dangers. Captain Zhu, take care in everything.
The green mountains remain unchanged. The blue waters flow forever. Next spring, I'll wait for you on the T-Horse Trail.
Young master, after spending these few days at Northwind Stockade, we've sold most of the herbs we brought. Guess what? Excluding costs, profits actually doubled. A full 1,000 taels.
No wonder so many people risk their lives to be traveling, merchants going north and south. In and around these military towns, herbs are indeed hard currency. Pack your bags, the caravan sets out tomorrow. For the largest fortress on Changshuo, Dragonhead Stockade. There is a trading post there for bartering with the barbarians. The road ahead won't be safe. You might as well stay here, and I'll come pick you up on our way back.
No! Wherever the young master is, that is where Red Fly will be. I can take care of myself. I will never cause trouble for the young master.
Very well. Once this matter is settled, I'll teach you a few self-defense moves. Go prepare.
Thank you, young master.
So you are Lu Chen. Yes. Greetings, Commander Lu. This is the credential of the Mountain Patrol. Please inspect it, Commander.
No need for formalities, Brother Lu. Lord Zhao's letter. I've read it. You've come to investigate the movements of the Yunmeng barbarians. Exactly. Please, Commander, share your insights over in Yunmeng. Things have indeed been unsettled lately. The old Khan passed away. The princes he left behind, vying for the Golden Tenth Throne, have been scheming and fighting openly. They nearly came to blows. However, this chaos was recently forcibly suppressed. Rumor has it the temple intervened. The temple, Yunmeng's sacred ground. The most revered figure there is the Great Shaman. Each generation of Great Shaman is among the few in the world who are warrior saint level.
They've stepped above the divine gate, becoming land-bound immortals. These ancient monsters, existing only in legends, capable of toppling nations, have meddled in the barbarian struggle for the Khanate.
Now those princes are all trying every means to gain the Great Shaman's support. Whoever earns the temple's approval will be the new Khan. The current calm is merely the silence before the storm.
Commander Lu. I hear that General Li Chengliang, the garrison commander here, is an exceptional martial artist. He has the final say along the Changshuo defense line.
General Lai is a cultivator at the Divine Gate realm. Most generals of the Changshuo garrison outposts are his former students or old friends. Why do you ask? I wonder how General Lai stands with the Duke's mansion on the T-Horse Road. What is their relation?
To be honest, Brother Lu, General Lai was personally promoted by the old Duke back in the day.
He and the Duke's eldest son are close as brothers. They swore brotherhood by cutting chicken heads and burning yellow paper.
I see. The old Duke intends for the younger son to succeed him. He even handed the newly established mountain patrol to the younger son to run. And this General Li, commanding heavy troops, is a staunch loyalist of the eldest son. Zhao Wuji sent me here. Investigating the barbarians is a pretense. The real goal is to gauge the eldest son's military strength. That is the truth. Lu Qianhou, this is the patrol department's quarterly pay. Lord Zhao cares for his men. He never lets his people lose out. Blood-nourishing pills.
And 3,000 taels in notes! Brother Lu, you're too kind! Thank Lord Zhao for his generosity! Oh, and Dragon!
Just ask if you need anything. I'll send you my handwritten letter shortly.
With it, you can come and go freely. To outsiders, say you're my distant relative. Then, thank you, Qianhou, for the favor. Waiter, why is it so noisy in here? Is the town celebrating something?
Oh, sir, you must be new to Dragon Head Stockade. This is our big year-end event. Before the new year, several major merchant houses lead a special fair of treasures. Everyone brings out their best hidden goods and rare treasures for public auction. Highest bidder wins. Such a scene only happens once a year.
Rare gems and varieties. I need natural treasures to refine my chi. This fair is a mixed bag, but a great place to gather resources and intelligence.
Young Master Lu, look, sir! This is our boss's stone gambling setup. These raw stones are hauled from deep in Yuma. Inside are fine cinnabar and cloud stone. Cut them open. Either priceless spirit materials or worthless rock. All luck and eyesight.
This gentleman, please see this top batch of cloudstone. Large ones 300, small ones 80 taels. Care to try your luck with one?
It blocks chi perception.
Sir, you may not know. That is what makes Cloudstone and Cinnabar special. Divine Barrier Realm, a grandmaster who has unlocked the secret art of perception. It's nearly impossible to see through this stone skin.
Only a divine level grandmaster can see through it. What a coincidence. Since true chi can't penetrate it, I'll try another way. Seeing the stone skin as if it's nothing. This is the natural vision that awakens after condensing a soul into an infant form. These three pieces are open. Such pure white jade flesh.
All three struck it rich. This young gentleman has such a sharp eye.
Holy cow! With this quality, you can flip it for 10 times the price. Brother Lu, I saw everything just now. Your eye is incredible. Quick, take a look for me. That black one, number 33. I've been staring at it for a while.
The skin is aged and tough. Faint traces of pine flower patterns. It's bound to yield something good. I just got lucky by accident. Pure luck. A big piece worth 500 taels. If I end up costing you money, I'd feel terrible.
Brother Lu, don't refuse. Those 3 moves you just made were definitely not luck. You'll have to tell me the truth today.
The surface is wrapped in pine flower patterns, but inside it's a clump of gray, worthless waste, rotten within. If you ask me, that piece of stone with more crack lines seems to have smoother energy flow.
Master Longji, don't listen to this nothing kids nonsense. The piece you chose has skin as black as lacquer with faint pine flower patterns. It's a genuine old pit stone. The one he pointed to has too many cracks. Bad shape and no water head at all. Clearly inferior waste. It'd be a miracle if it yields anything. Exactly. That waste rock had been sitting unsold for half a month. I wouldn't even take it if it were free too heavy. This kid just got lucky once. Think you're an expert now, huh? Listen to Brother Lu. Open this piece.
Full meat! I knew it!
Brother Lu, you're no ordinary man. Let's go, let's go. The stuff on the 3rd floor isn't worthy of your eye.
Follow me to the 4th floor! We'll see the real treasures!
Greetings, uncle. Oh. So you're also into the stone gambling and sand betting.
Lu Chenho, that nephew of yours is something else. Just a moment ago, he casually picked a few jade stones downstairs. Every cut shows a profit.
Perfect timing. I just spent a fortune on this. Half a bucket of grade 8 Bishui sand, since you have a good eye. Take a look for me. This stone, could it pay off big?
Uncle, sand betting requires balancing the 5 elements. Though Bishui sand is good, if countered by earth element sand, it is risky. Besides this, do you have a backup plan? Of course.
I also prepared half a bucket of grade 7 Liuyin sand. If some fool uses earth to counter me, I'll counter him with this wood element Liuyin sand.
That'll wipe him out completely. Lu Chenhu, quite a leisurely mood.
How is your luck today?
Ah, Xu Chenhu. Luck is decent. No need to worry.
Grade 8, Bishui sand. Not bad at all. How coincidental. Xu here recently got some too. Dare to make a bet, Lu Chenhu? Why not?
Grade 6 Kangjing Sand! Metal overcomes wood! Lu Chenhu as Liuyin Sand is completely suppressed!
What is the matter? What? No more tricks up your sleeve, Lu Chenhu? If you concede, say in public, Xu Chenhu has a sharp eye, and I'll let it go. How about it?
Since it is a bet, it is only fair if both sides are evenly matched. Uncle, allow me, nephew, to add some extra stakes. Chef, please cut these 5 stones on the spot.
6th rank Crimson Flame Sand! Fire defeats metal! An absolute comeback!
Uncle, you may raise the bet now, Brother Chet. If you hadn't stepped in today,
Uncle's halftime savings would have been lost to Shumeng. This glass of wine your uncle offers to you.
Brother Chen, here in Changshuo, some unusual figures have shown up recently. They are from the Chan sect. Leading them is the eminent monk Longshu. They move in secrecy, preparing to head for the Yunmeng region.
From the rumors I've picked up, this trip of theirs involves a secret treasure about to emerge. It is said to be a Dao fruit. After the underworld judge, another new Dao fruit has actually appeared. The Chan sect are masters of the secret art of refining the body's 7 apertures. Uncle mentioned that Chan sect members are active in this area.
Chef, have mercy. We run a small business. We don't give handouts. Please try somewhere else.
This old monk may look destitute, but these eyes are certainly not those of a swindling fake monk. Hold on. Meeting is fate. Just consider it a hidden card kept in reserve. Young Master Lu, what are your orders? This master is only asking for a bowl of clear water. Fetch some vegetarian food. Put it on my tab.
Sure thing. I'll take care of it right away.
If there is any meat, that would be even better. The Chan sect has strict precepts. This old monk doesn't observe dietary restrictions. He actually actively asked for meat.
Add another one. Amitabha. Truly destined.
Greetings, young Master Lu. I am here on the orders of our head manager to deliver the cloud stone you want at the establishment today. Congratulations on your bountiful return, young master. This gesture, I accept it. Thank you for making the trip.
The manager is too kind. Material worth thousands of silver taels, given away just like that. The head manager of Biyun Tower is truly a clever man willing to invest heavily with these cloud zones imbued with spiritual essence. In the future, when dealing with nobles and Taoist sects, they will be the perfect stepping stone.
Yunmeng is now in utter chaos. The old Khan died suddenly. Never had time to name which son would inherit as the youngest son.
The temple of the Great Snow Mountain. They just let those princes keep causing trouble like that. Fu. The great shaman has spoken, temporarily suppressed it in the name of the eternal heaven. But this only treats the symptoms, not the root cause.
The 8th prince's maternal clan is powerful, but the 2nd prince, Qi Wuxin, he himself is an even more fierce and formidable warrior.
The struggle for succession. Only military achievements can command respect. Next spring, when the grass grows and horses are fat, the 2nd prince, Qi Wuxin, will definitely march his army south, using the blood of the Longshan defense line to forge his throne as Khan. The border will soon become a meat grinder. We have obtained the intelligence. We cannot stay here long. The New Year festival is approaching. It is time to return to Anning County. We meet again, Master. I have never set foot in any temple in my life, nor have I ever lit a single incense stick. To keep meeting you repeatedly today is quite a coincidence, Amitabha. Having faith with this old monk is having faith with the Buddha. Master, have you received any alms today? The wind and snow are heavy. I have not yet received any. Ask the shopkeeper to cut another portion of that savory meat and give it to this master. The silver. Put it on our tab. Meeting is fate. A small token. Please don't refuse it, Master. But Master is not avoiding meat and wine. Aren't you afraid of violating Buddhist precepts? Meat and wine pass through the gut. Buddha remains in the heart.
Cultivation is in the mind, not in words. Young benefactor, you are fixated on appearances.
Master, don't fool me. That saying has 2 more lines. If the world imitates me, they will enter the path of demons. You can't just pick the good half.
I never expected this young lady
to also understand the deep meaning of Buddha's verses. Well said. It is freezing cold. Take care, Master Ji. Fate will bring us together again. Amitabha. This child and I
are truly bound by fate.
Sure, it is that house up ahead. That wench and her brat live there.
No mistake. Her dead husband died up north. Let us brothers take care of his wife and kid. Let's go. Tonight, she'll learn her lesson.
Amitabha, you are engulfed in hostility. I see dark clouds over your brows.
Danger may befall you tonight. The sea of suffering is boundless. Better stop here. Turn back to the shore.
Where did this old bastard come from? How dare you curse your grandfather? Get lost! One more word and I'll split you in two!
Lost in delusion, seeking your own doom.
The sea of suffering is boundless.
I warned you. Why won't you turn back? All beings suffer.
We have seen the Great Vajra!
Great Vajra, the fruit of the true king's path is about to emerge. Destiny is clouded. We don't know who will eventually obtain it.
May the Buddha mercifully prevent this extraordinary treasure from falling into the hands of demons, adding to the slaughter.
Brother, why worry? Donkey Kong himself has arrived! The Buddha's light already shines everywhere!
That Min King's way fruit is inherently fierce and strong. It will surely be drawn by the Great Vajra's supreme cultivation. There is no way it will fall elsewhere.
Amitabha. The Taoist disciples of the Mystic Gate emerge in every generation. A magnificent, but we, Buddhist disciples, have yet to appear at all. Such is the times, such is fate.
Who is that hero ahead? I am Liu Sanjin of the Homao Trading Company, just passing through your territory. Here are 200 taels of silver, Homao Trading Company. I've heard of it.
Too bad. I just set up my banner. Haven't even had my first job yet. My brothers are starving, their bellies touching their backs. You only offer 200 taels. You think we're beggars?
Be smart! Leave all your goods and money behind!
Otherwise, I'll kill you, but won't bury you. Good, sir.
Paths cross again. Why go to extremes? If you alert the nearby garrison troops...
Don't you threaten me with soldiers! In these wild mountains, by the time the soldiers arrive, me and my boys will be long gone into the gullies. Give me a straight answer. Leave or stay. Chief Escort Chen! Looks like I'll have to trouble you. I'm Chen Wangshan from Genuine Escort Agency. Rules of the road. The cargo stays as long as I live. If the cargo is lost, I die.
Gentlemen, can you do me a favor, Chief Escort Chen? I've heard of your name, but today's matter, it is not that I'm disrespecting you.
It is that my brothers need to eat. This shipment, the Black Cloud Gang is taking it, no question. Brothers, take the man and the cargo together. If that is how it is, then let's settle it with our hands. Draw your blades, protect the shipment. Anyone else has objections? Let me make this clear one last time. Leave your money and goods behind, and I'll spare your life.
Hongfu, bring me my ball. "300 paces out.
3 arrows in rapid succession. Arrow cuts the flag. Arrow pins the flag. Arrow as a warning. Such terrifying eyesight and control of inner energy. If that man had wanted my life just now, that one, my head would have burst open like a watermelon. Never thought the Homao Trading Company had such a master. I was blind by the rules of the martial world. We admit defeat. 200 taels as passage fee. We'll take it. We'll part ways here.
The mountains are high and the river's long! We'll meet again!
Traveling north, exhausted from the journey. Sit down and warm yourself. Thank you, sir. Military intelligence.
I dare not delay. I have confirmed. The old Khan of Yumeng has passed away. He did not name a successor. Several princes, each command strong forces, open and covert struggles among them. The second prince of Yumeng, Zhu Xing, to build up his prestige, has secretly mobilized troops next spring. When the ice and snow melt, his army will surely march south, straight toward the Changshuo defense line.
Good. Excellent. The intelligence you brought back, detailed and thorough, priceless. With this, I can present a perfect report to the young Duke. You have rendered such great service. The young Duke will surely reward you generously. This is the Dragon Tiger Chi I promised you. This item is fierce as fire and has a temper. It falls upon wood, fades upon jade. The moment you open the lid, you must immediately activate your cultivation method to absorb it into your body. Don't delay even a moment, or the potency will fade, and all will be lost. Remember this.
The Dragon Tiger Chi is in hand. The bottleneck to perfecting the strength barrier finally has a solution. However, The path of cultivation, after opening the inner mansion, requires early planning. My lord, I have one more question. I wonder if the armory of the Mountain Patrol holds ancient texts on unlocking the body's secret acupoints and tempering the inner 5 senses.
The methods of opening acupoints and senses are ancient fragments. Now that spiritual energy is depleted, such techniques have long been obscure and rare. Few have ventured into them. How about this? I'll keep an eye on the Imperial Library for you. You've done well on this mission. If you can use this Dragon Tiger Chi to forge a foundation of dragon sinews and tiger bones, I happen to have a top-tier external martial art that matches it. Its power is fierce. At that time, I'll pass it on to you. 29. Thank you for your guidance, my lord.
I will not fail your expectations. Dragon sinews and tiger bones. Done. That is bizarre. Door. The young master was just sitting there eating door. Why is my heart so uneasy?
That aura is just like those high officials from the county yamen traveling incognito. It is so oppressive, I dare not even breathe.
Young master, now that you've emerged from seclusion, you look truly spirited, beautiful.